Now, this was the very first episode, and we'd already had the idea of using the letters on the sign for anagrams, but obviously we were going to start out with the simple Fawlty Towers. I love this music, and just think it's a masterpiece of the kind of faded gentility that we're trying to create at Fawlty Towers.
So good as to confirm by letter. Thank you so much. Goodbye.
Have you made up the bill for room 12, Basil?
No, I haven't yet, no.
Well, they're in a hurry. Polly says they didn't get their alarm call.
Now, as you can see, it's clearly the hen-pecked husband, isn't it? What was interesting about the couple on whom this was actually based, who were Mr. and Mrs. Donald Sinclair, who stayed at the Gleneagles Hotel in Torquay, or rather who ran the hotel when the Pythons stayed in it in 1970, I think, was that he was tiny and she was absolutely huge. Now, I love miscommunication. It's one of the two things that always made me howl with laughter. So the total inability to understand each other. And I just want you to watch how marvellous Andrew is here.
Burro. Manuel, Paul.
So they absolutely never can communicate under any circumstances. And as I say, I always find that very, very funny. But what is absolutely key to Andrew's performance is he's always trying his best. If he was in any way sullen or uncooperative, it wouldn't be anything like as funny. But it's his sheer eagerness that makes all the incompetence funnier.
Because he's cheap and...
Now, when Prue started to read this script after Connie and I had written it, and that was on the first day of rehearsal, both Connie and I went home afterwards, and we were rather concerned. I don't think I ever told Prue this, because she was not playing it as Connie and I had heard it in our heads when we'd been writing it. And we were quite concerned that night. And then the next day we went in and rehearsals continued. And at lunchtime, Connie and I looked at each other and say, actually, the way she's doing it is better than the way that we had imagined it.
But no, it doesn't matter. I'll hang the picture now. If the menus are late for lunch, it doesn't matter. The guests can all come and look at the picture till they are ready, right?
And what I like about this is there's a lot of character stuff and not many gags as such. I mean, it's all about the relationship between Basil and Sybil. And I'm quite surprised that in this episode, which incidentally started out as a pilot, we weren't pushing for gags. It was all character stuff. Now, this lovely young man is David Simeon, who I'd worked with many times at Video Arts, making the management and sales training films. And I always felt very, very comfortable working with people that I'd already worked with because, first of all, you know how good they are. And you can just see David's performance here. If you just watch it, it's just perfect.
I'm sorry to cause all this trouble, but the reason we're late is we didn't get our alarm call.
Oh, dear, I am sorry. Basil, where didn't they get their...
So the alarm call keeps coming back to bite him.
So sorry, I'm not perfect. There you are.
And again, we're doing character stuff here and not gags as such. And I'm very pleased, looking back, however many decades it is, to see that we were taking these kind of risks. And this thing with this little visual gag in which he just looks at his watch and complaining about the lateness of the paper is very nicely done.
Don't forget the picture, Basil.
I won't, dear. Leave it to me.
I'm going out now. I expect it to be out when I come back.
Drive carefully, dear.
It's interesting how that quite subtle little line gets a very good response from the audience. Now, here we have the most wonderful human being, Ballard Berkeley. No longer with us, sadly, but one of the sweetest men on God's earth. I just love the man. And it was lovely that he got in on Fawlty Towers right at the end of the series because he had been really quite a big star, if you can believe, in the 30s and 40s. He was a bit of a matinee idol because he's very good looking. And it was lovely that as his career had sort of got quieter and he'd done less and less, suddenly he was able to come in at the end and do this fabulous performance as the dear old Major, whom everyone loved, and have this sort of injection of stardom and success right at the end of his career. And not that he had any ego at all, because he was just the sweetest man on earth. He and I spent hours talking to each other about cricket. Now, this is Basil's attempt to have a moment to himself. I like the idea he's not even allowed to have breakfast.
What's this?
I decided, Sybil, to advertise...
How much did it cost?
Now, I have a slight criticism of this scene, which is there's so much plot set up in it. Latterly, I think Connie and I got better at setting up plot, because you see, if you set up plot in such a way that there's not much humor in it, the audience, almost at an unconscious level, registers the fact that it is plot. And also at an unconscious level, perhaps they kind of think ahead, and a part of their mind is beginning to see how the story might pan out. So what Connie and I normally did was to try and hide the plot points in humor. Here, the plot points and the setups are made a little bit seriously. It's as though the comedy backs off for a bit while we sort of set up what's going to happen. And I think we did the subsequent episodes better when we were setting up the plot.
Seen the people in room 6? They've never even sat on chairs before. They're the commonest, vulgarest, most...
Now he gets another moment to himself. No, he doesn't. I love the cumulative way in which Connie and I write this to make his life miserable.
Got a room?
Now, it's nice that Robin Ellis, who was at Cambridge with me, exact contemporary fellow, I haven't seen him for some years now, but he was a good friend of mine. I always thought he was an excellent actor. Did a lot of Shakespeare and serious stuff. Again, so nice to have a familiar face around you who you know is really, really good. And, of course, Basil comes out, and there's Robin using his Cockney accent, or his Essex accent. And it's a nice contrast with the conversation he just had in the room behind with Sybil.
Luggage, sir?
Just one case. In the car, the white sports.
Fill this in, would you, sir?
If you can.
Now, you see, Basil's taking the position of complete superiority. You know, can he even write this loud? Now, this is nicely sprung, this joke.
He's not easy for me.
What?
He's not easy for me, entender.
Ah, it's not easy for you to understand. Manuel, we're training him. He's from Barcelona. In Spain.
Obtenir la valisa, okay? La valisa.
When this show was shown in Spain, it was pulled after 3 weeks, and certain changes were made. And when the series was shown again in Spain, Manuel was no longer from Barcelona, he was from Portugal.
It's impossible,
It's
entender.
perfectly simple!
Manuel, si va, si busca mi equipaje, que este en el automóvil blanco.
Now, I like the way this is done, because we don't expect him to speak fluent Spanish. The fact that Basil is completely left out after treating dear Robin Ellis with such complete intellectual contempt is very satisfying. Hoist by his own petard.
Well, if there's anything else, I'm sure Manuel will be able to tell you, as you seem to get on so well together.
He still manages to put Robin down, though, which I like. It's very tricky how rude he is. Sometimes you have to be very careful about being rude. Rudeness can be funny, but it's usually funnier if it's not direct. Again, that tells us of the terrible fear in which Basil lives vis-à-vis his good lady wife.
I beg your pardon?
Don't forget the menu.
I thought you said you want... Right, I'll do the menu.
And I like the fact that whatever he does is the wrong thing. She will always remind him he's not doing the other one.
Now listening to that racket.
Racket? That's Brahms! Brahms' third racket!
That's my favourite line in the whole episode.
About 2 bars.
Ready to order?
Yeah. What's a grail frit?
Grapefruit.
And crane pot root.
Now, this is Connie. She had not done television before, believe it or not. She'd done a great deal of stage acting. And when I saw her in America the first time on stage, she was acting with the cowardly lion from The Wizard of Oz, Bert Lahr. And now I'm delighted to say she's married to the cowardly lion's son, John Lahr, who is probably the best theatre critic in America. He writes for The New Yorker, and we're all great friends.
The waiter is busy, sir, but I will bring you the carte des vins when I've finished attending to this gentleman.
Oh, fine.
No, Harry. Oh, nice. I trust the beer is to your satisfaction, sir?
Yeah.
Now, this is Lionel Wheeler. He only has a tiny part. Just notice how good he is. And I attribute this to John Howard Davis, who, first of all, directed the first 4 or 6 episodes of Monty Python, then did the first 6 episodes of Fawlty Towers. And he's absolutely marvellous at casting because he was actually a child star. I'll repeat that. The director of this show was a child film star. He was in The Rocking Horse winner and also, I think, Oliver Twist. And he was a great judge of actors. He actually discovered Carol Cleveland for the Monty Python series. And all the casting of the minor roles, when I'm not actually dealing with people that I've worked with before, was done by John, and he never got a foot wrong. Now, this is where Andrew is so marvellous, because the seriousness.
Throw it away. Okay? Throw it away. Throw it away. Throw it away.
I'm not sure I should have done that gesture. It might have been funnier if I'd not actually mimed the throw. I have to think about that. It's a nice little cry of pain.
Bit of cabaret. You left your sketch.
Oh, sorry.
Now, this is a little thing. We actually recorded this show as a pilot at the end of '74, and then at the beginning of '75, we reshot 2 scenes, and that little bit between Robin and Connie was reshot because in the original pilot, she was a philosophy student, and we decided that that didn't work so well, so we made her an art student.
Well, have you booked? I'm sorry. Have you booked?
Now, this is Lord Melbury. I got the name Melbury from Melbury Road, which was about 100 yards from where I lived, and I always liked the word. And I have to say that one aspect of Basil is that he contains a little bit of my father's snobbery. Dad was a very kind man, but being brought up as he was, he was born in 1893, he was tremendously into the British class system. And I do know that if I had ever married a duke's daughter, as my friend David Frost did, my father would have died of delight.
But when, Mr.
As it is, I married this odd collection of Americans, none of whom had anything close to a title, which was vaguely disappointing to him. But the way that he kind of smiled and, I'm sorry to say, smarmed a little bit when he met someone from the real upper class is well demonstrated in the next few seconds.
You don't have a first name.
No, I am Lord Melbury, so I simply sign Melbury.
Go away.
Notice that that line, "go away," is much funnier, said very calmly and politely. If I'd shouted it, it wouldn't have been funny. Now, this is the smarm.
Oh, please don't bother with that. Now, a room, a special room, a single, a double, a suite. Well, we don't have any suites, but we have some beautiful doubles.
No, just a single.
Just a single, absolutely. How very wise, if I may say so, Your Honour.
Yeah, with a bar.
Oh, naturally. Naturellement.
I love the fact he's creaming his jeans here. He gets so silly because he's just so pleased that this wonderful incident is happening in his life.
It's rather grey today, isn't it?
Oh, yes, it is rather.
Yes, of course, usually down here it's quite beautiful, but today is a real old rotter. And well, still, it's good for the wheat.
Oh, yes, I suppose so.
Oh, yes, I hear it's coming.
I once heard some upper-class people talking about the wheat, and it stuck in my mind. I've never heard anybody worrying about wheat, but the upper class do, so that's why I used it.
Well, how are you?
He has no idea what to say at this point, but he's just determined to keep the communication going. We used to do these little exteriors and film them all in 1 week for all 6 episodes, and then cut the little bits back in.
Yes, we have, miss.
My wife, may I introduce his lordship?
Thank you, Basil. We've sorted it out now.
Splendid, splendid.
Someone who is completely out of control, referring to his wife as my wife in front of her.
Of course, please let me take it now. I'll have it put in the safe straight away. Sybil, Would you put this in the safe,
I'm
please?
just off to the kitchens, Basil.
Yes, well, if you're too busy.
Nice to have met you, Lord Melbury. Hope you enjoy your stay.
Thank you so much.
I'll do it then I'll do the picture. I'll put this away in one moment, your lord. Manuel, would you take these cases to room 21? Okay? Take to room 21.
No entender.
Prende los casos. Oh, it doesn't matter. I'll do it. Right, thank you, Manuel.
Now, this is where the eagerness, you see, the eagerness is so much funnier. The fact that once he gets it... Now, look at the way he walks off.
Don't wait in there. Don't be a waiter in there.
You see, that's where Andrew's genius is. That's why I was so happy to have him on the show, because he'd come up with those little things like that Connie and I hadn't thought of. Now, there's an odd thing that Michael Gwynn does here. He glances to the side, and I'm not sure why he's doing that. I wonder if he's watching the camera panning behind him. I think it would be funnier if he just looked up the stairs.
Oh, yes, no, fine.
And on the left there, the wonderful Terence Connolly, who appeared in lots of stuff with me. If you watch Fish Called Wanda, you will see that Terence is in the first-class cabin at the very end of the movie when I arrive and sit next to Jamie Lee Curtis.
Lord Melbury, when he stays with us, he always sits at this table.
Why did they put us here then?
An oversight on...
And look how good the wife is. You see, it's completely underplayed, completely real.
would you help these people move to the table, please? Thank you so much.
I have to thank John Howard Davis for that casting again. She's really good. And that reaction is so spot on, not overplayed as so much comedy is.
Lord Melbury, do please come this way, your lordship. I have your table over here by the window, as usual. Just here.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Yes.
I love that moment when he takes it out on Manuel.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
And now we have a time change. Time moves on. And Connie and I try to have as few of those as possible because we like to keep the pressure up. We like to keep the level of stress and anxiety up. And every time that you have a time interval, we felt that the pressure comes off a little bit.
Could have occurred anywhere.
Yes, but I mean...
No, I forgot.
There's a little odd bit of acting here, which I like. He pops that handkerchief up his sleeve, and my dad, who was in the First World War, who was an officer, told me that the officers didn't have a pocket to put the handkerchief in, so they always used to tuck them up their sleeves. So that's a sign that he was an officer in the First World War.
Cash me a small check. I'm playing golf this afternoon.
delighted.
Yeah, I'd rather not go into...
This shows how easy it is to con someone who is really infatuated.
100?
Oh! Absolutely! Oh, yes, I mean, will 100 be enough? I mean, 150?
The attempt to be really rather expansive and to show how successful one is oneself leads Basil into terrible trouble.
Oh, please! Oh, tremendous! Oh, I'm so happy. I'll send someone down to the town straight away and have it for you here when you get back.
Yes, well, that'll be splendid.
Well, thank you a lot.
Thank you so much.
No, not at all. I mean, my privilege. Really, I mean... Sure. Oh. Hello, dear.
What you doing?
I'm kissing you, dear.
Well, don't.
I just thought it might be nice.
I've done that kind of protective kiss myself, and I've been caught doing something I ought not to be doing.
It's the smallest of accidents. Could have happened anywhere.
Anywhere? First you move that nice family in the middle of their meal, and then you attack Lord Melbury with a chair.
Look, Sybil, I've had a word with Lord Melbury about it. He was quite charming. Oh, it's delightful to have people like that staying here. Sheer class.
He picks all the mannerisms and the phrases up and then plays them back because it makes him feel so good about himself.
Never seen such tatty cases.
Of course you haven't. It's only a true upper class that would have tat like that. It's the whole point.
I like that line because it's absolutely true. The true upper class are incredibly nice and incredibly uninterested in impressing people. So they really do wander around in baggy old clothes and use very tatty old suitcases. Very attractive.
Would you do me a favour? When you're down in the town this afternoon, would you just pop... Just between ourselves, don't mention my wife. Pop into the bank and just...
Now, this sequence is quite out of... I can't say character, but the tone is very different from almost anything else in Fawlty Towers because it's very plotty. all on film, as you can see. Connie is spotted by Robin Ellis. This is when we discover for the first time that he's not what he appears to be. And, of course, he has to invite her in the car because he does not want Lord Melbury to bump into her. But this is all quite serious. It's perfectly valid acting and perfectly valid plotting. But what I don't quite like about it is it's in a slightly different style from the rest of Fawlty Towers. And it's probably because it was, you know, the first episode, or as I said earlier, the pilot. And we hadn't quite hit our style yet. If we were doing it again now, I think we would find a slightly less plonky way of doing it. It's fine, but it's from BBC drama, not from comedy. Now, this shot is so beautifully composed. Just watch how it works.
Could somebody answer that, please? Hello? Is there nobody who can answer that? There must be someone. Not you.
Now, you notice that Andrew understands that. That was a moment it had to be quick, so we couldn't have had a misunderstanding there. Now, of course, Sybil arrives because there's two phones. I like the way that gag is constructed.
Ah, Polly, did you catch it?
Yes. Mr. Fawlty.
Good, good.
Could I have a word with you?
What?
Could I speak to you in the office for just a minute?
Polly.
It's very important.
Later.
That's all.
Yes, I'm just going, dear. Thank you. Thank you so much, Polly.
Now, when Polly moves off there, I think there should have been a moment of hesitation. She should have thought just for a moment, is there still some way I can tell him about the police? Tiny little bit of misdirection there.
Oh, why not indeed, yes. Why not? I just been watching one of those nature films on television.
Oh, yes?
Did you know the film?
Connie and I used to love writing the Major's part. It might surprise you, but actually we laughed more writing the Major's part than any other character. We just fell in love with him.
Ah, good evening, Mr. Waring.
A gin and orange, a lemon squash.
I always use names of friends. Waring is a reference to Guy Waring, a lovely guy that I was at Cambridge with, married to a lovely American called Lucille. Haven't seen them for over 400 years, but I'm still fond of them.
Ah, good evening, Lord Melbury.
Anywhere.
Yes, anywhere.
He's so good, Terence Colony. You see, the timing on that was just perfect.
What else?
In Western-super-Mare, it was always assumed that the upper class drank only very dry sherry.
Exactly. Ah, there you are, Sybil.
Good evening, Major.
Evening, Mrs. Fawlty.
There you are, your lordship.
Oh, thank you very much.
I see my little collection of coins tickles your interest. What?
So we now know that he's a con man, which we might not have realized, so we know now that he's conning Basil.
Investment, too?
Yeah, quite. Talking about, did you manage...
Now, when the audience knows something that the actors don't, or one of the actors doesn't, then, of course, there's a different type of comedy or humor that you can get out of the situation.
Oh, yes, you know, these sorts of things, their values soared this last couple of years.
Have they?
Oh, yes, now you take my
You see,
advice.
greed,
You
he's
get a
suddenly,
revalue
he's snared.
for the full amount.
Yes, I will.
You can't take any risks nowadays, I'm afraid. No, well, I must be off.
Somebody once told me that all con tricks are based on the other person's greed, and you can't really con a person who isn't greedy.
I do apologize. I was just talking...
I was thinking. You see, I am having dinner tonight with the Duke of Buckley. Do you know him?
Not personally, no.
Oh, well, he's a great expert, you know, Sotheby's and all that. You see, well, now, if you liked, I could take them with me, ask him to have a quick look at them, and find their current value.
Would you?
Yes, certainly, yes. Now, I'll be off in a few moments, you know.
It's really silly.
Basil!
I love the way he flies at her there. I don't think he ever flies at her in the same way in any of the other episodes because he wouldn't have the courage. But in that case, the importance of fawning to Lord Melbury simply renders all other considerations unimportant.
I'm just dealing with something important out here, Sybil. Thank you. Yes, all right. Yes, well.
Now, this is a scene we have to have, and this is kind of boring because the audience knows what's going to happen in this scene. They're ahead of us, and those are the hardest scenes to write, but there's nearly always one scene like this towards the end of a movie or a sitcom.
They're going to arrest him as soon as he leaves here so as not to cause you embarrassment. But he asked me to tell you so that you wouldn't...
how nice of you.
Oh, please, Mr. Fawlty.
Oh, I don't know what other tales Mr. Brown of MI5 has been impressing you with.
He's a con man.
You see, if I rewrote this now with Connie, I think we'd try and make Basil funnier because it's a straighter scene, and again, it feels a bit plotty. And I think his sarcasm could have been ratcheted up a notch.
Nothing, my dear, nothing at all.
Mrs. Fawlty.
Now, look.
Yes, Polly.
I don't know what she's...
That's a very funny jump, but the line when I said, now look, I did not say with sufficient, what's the word, conviction, so that was a bad bit of acting.
Have a look at these valuables.
What are you doing, Sybil? Sybil, I forbid you
This is funny.
Sybil, I forbid you to take that case home. Sybil, do not open that case. I forbid it. I have forbidden you. I never thought I would live to see the day.
Now, I had to make that move, otherwise I would have seen what was in the case from where I was, you see, so it was a slightly false move. Now, I think this is very well done, and I admire myself for taking my time. I really take my time on this, which is, when you're well into a series, it's easy to take your time, but to do so in the first episode requires a little bit of courage.
I'll call the police.
They're already here. Mr. Brown's outside.
I don't think nowadays I'd have the courage to play this quite so small, actually. I like the way I'm doing it. Now, here is Richard Morris and his wife.
All right. Good evening.
I believe you were
Played by Martin Wildeck. Again, absolutely faultless, this performance. And his wife, whose name I'm afraid I've forgotten, so it was a rather long time ago. She's just terrific. Just watch her.
Would you mind filling this out, please? We've given you room... Fawlty.
Now, we had to get the Morrises away from the desk so that they weren't there for this scene, and I have to say the way they moved off then, we could have done that better. It was a little unconvincing, a sort of unmotivated move. Now, notice how as I go to bite that check, it bends slightly. Now, that's a small thing, but what I should have done is to get the check put on firmer paper, you know, more cardboard and less paper, and then it would not have bent in that way, because if you run it back and look at it again, it's a slightly clumsy movement. That's why if you're ever making a speech, always put it on card, because if you're nervous and your hand is shaking, then it doesn't show to the audience in the way it does if you've got just thin paper there.
I do apologize. You bastard!
I mean, that's really good acting.
Your bag's brought up. Oh, may I introduce your wife? Hello, Lord Melbourne.
Now, why did I say at that moment, may I introduce your wife? The answer is because I was distracted and I said that line wrongly, but there's so much action going on, it didn't matter. Now, that final bit where dear Michael Gwynne sort of bangs himself on the chair at the front is not well done, but the movement just before it was really good. I mean, it's very funny, Basil's kick, and he goes straight for the wallet, which is the important thing.
Morris is in.
Now, I hear the whole theme of snobbery, as I think sort of summed up for the rest of the movie.
We're leaving.
Oh, don't. Please stay. You'll like it here.
I've never been in such a place in my life.
You snobs! You stupid, stuck-up, toffee-nosed, half-witted...
I've always enjoyed writing these kind of tirades. Now, I like this moment when I ask the police if I can just punch him once, but watch this next bit of business. This doesn't work. I back against that thing with my leg, and you don't see that I've bumped into it and that I take it as an assault and threaten it, and that's because I didn't focus the attention of the audience on the fact that I was bumping into it. They miss it, so the thing appears to be unmotivated. In fact, it was just wrongly indicated. And when I knocked those flowers over there, it's interesting, it just didn't matter. It wasn't necessary to do another take because it was a perfectly natural thing to happen, and Connie reacted quite spontaneously and was not embarrassed or didn't look awkward, so we didn't have to retake it. It was fine. And here's Terence Colony again.
A gin and orange, a lemon squash, and a scotch and water peas. Right.
It's nice to round off the picture gag by smashing it. Now, when I put him down, I have this thing about putting their hands on the table. It's okay. I think we could have done something better. And it fades at just about the right time because he gives her the bottle. He says, pour it yourself. So I can't help saying that for a pilot with just 2 little bits recorded later and dropped in, which were changes from Connie being a philosophy student to her being an art student, I think for a pilot that was pretty good. And that music, Dennis Wilson, thank you, Dennis Wilson, for that marvellous piece of music, which came to sort of personify the show. So we moved on from the first episode. The S has fallen off towers and the L has begun to slip. I must thank Dennis Wilson for this music every time I hear it.
Sorry, I forgot my key.
Oh, thanks.
Thank you.
And there's Connie Booth, my first wife, and she looked gorgeous.
Yes? Yes? No, this afternoon, that'd be fine. No, it's 16 Elwood Avenue.
No wonder I fell in love with her. Isn't she gorgeous? And she can act.
Polly, this is where we'll be if you need us. There's the number. So if Mr. Stubbs wants to know anything when he comes, just ring. But don't if you don't have to, love. It's the first weekend we've had off since Audrey had her hysterectomy.
Don't worry. I know what they've got to do. Oh, somebody called about a garden gnome.
Oh, yes.
Well, it's in and they're going to deliver it this afternoon.
Oh, good.
Just notice how wonderfully fluent and relaxed Connie's performance is there. Very simple stuff, but just done beautifully.
Now, does everyone know about dinner tonight?
I think so.
But you'll be able to manage breakfast tomorrow, will you?
Oh, it's just the ladies in the major.
Where are those shoes?
One moment, please. I will get your bill. Get your bill.
Manuel, get your bill.
I will get your bill.
There was a lovely Spanish lady who used to come to rehearsals, and she'd work very, very carefully with Andrew, because although Andrew is a genius, really, at this kind of farce, he works incredibly hard at the detail. And she was very, very, very good, because he didn't speak any Spanish, and she was very, very good at teaching him exactly the right accent, and he picked it up. Just listen to this.
Bankers.
Look, shut up.
Eh?
Shut up.
Oh, si, shut up. Yes, I understand.
Well,
Yes.
will you please shut up?
Si, I shut up.
Now, while we're away...
Shut up.
Shut up!
Eh?
Now, while we're away, gone, clean the windows.
Look at that reaction. That's wonderful.
What's away? What's away in Spanish?
Huh?
You know, away. Away!
Oh, si.
No, not...
I love that kind of misunderstanding where suddenly it moves to a different level.
Green.
No, look.
It's actually like the same joke as the argument sketch, believe it or not.
Clean the windows.
Though I love the fact that Andrew keeps the circular motion going.
Oh, Mr. Fawlty.
Ah, good morning, ladies.
Now, I love the ladies. I could never tell them apart. I could remember which was which, but I love them both. Now, the one on the right was always a little bit of a nervous performer, and she's used to hold on to me. If she had lines, she used to grab me and hold on to me very, very tight for security, so I had to get used to the fact that she would be hanging off me.
You need to get away from things.
Yes, well, we're going together.
And don't you worry about us.
Oh, all right. Now, you know the men are coming to...
You see little lines like that, oh, all right, I love, because in the context, they're very funny, and yet on the paper, of course, they don't look humorous at all.
And don't do anything we wouldn't
One of the
do.
great problems in presenting scripts to film and television executives is that they never see that lines like that have got a comic potential.
Oh, bus.
Polly, I have asked you, please, not to leave your strange drawings lying around the place. I mean, I'm sorry.
Now, this joke coming up is not quite clear, I think.
I mean, what is it? What are you trying to do? This is a junkyard, isn't it?
Oh, can I have it?
Why has it got a collar and tie under it?
Well, it's not
I mean, it's
finished.
very good, you know. Old soup tins, broken down car, dustbins, mattresses, hoovers, and a nice smart collar and tie under it. I mean, what's it supposed to be?
It's not important. Can I have it back?
It's irritating.
She does that beautifully, that innocence.
Thank you. Oh, haven't much hope for this one.
Would you give me that stapler, please? I know, what is the point of something like that?
No point.
No point?
Well, what's the point in being alive?
Beats me, you're stuck with it, I suppose. Would you give me the stapler, please?
You don't go
I
on.
like this very low-key, quick performing.
Sorry.
I mean, what's the matter with you today?
Didn't get much sleep last night.
We are leaving you in charge.
I didn't do it to spite you, I promise.
Oh, good, but you won't feel so tired then, will you?
Fawlty Towers? Basil.
Who is it?
It's Mr. O'Reilly, Basil.
It's odd. Must be about the garden wall. Hello, O'Reilly?
I always love Basil when he starts lying, because he actually does it quite well. He's quite an accomplished liar, but almost all the comedy in Fawlty Towers, almost all of it, is based in Basil's fear of Sybil. If he wasn't so, what's the word, terrified, so utterly full of fear of her, then he would never behave so strangely or indeed so badly. And that's when people send me scripts with sort of attempts to write Fawlty Towers in it and make Basil very rude. They always miss out the fact that the rudeness and the insanity is always coming out of this extraordinary fear.
Oh, Sybil.
Miss Stubbs, you may pay a little more.
A little more?
Yes.
Now, I like the way she simply takes the money over Hugh while doing the other dialogue. It's very nice. It says a lot.
See? When's he coming?
Oh, about 4 o'clock, I think, dear.
And you're going to wear that jacket, are you?
Yes, I am, thank you, dear, yes.
You just haven't a clue, have
You
you?
wouldn't understand, dear. It's called style.
This is a reference to my own life, where all the women I've ever been involved with tell me that I have no style and that I dress in a shabby and ill-considered way, and I'm always trying to persuade them that it's actually very smooth, really, deep down.
I'm just coming, dear. Quick, Polly.
Now we get a little bit of plot. Somebody once described Polly as my Horatio,
To the kitchen.
At the bottom of the stairs.
meaning that she was the sane one with whom I could occasionally exchange dialogue, which was just a way of getting the plot across. You see, I could never say anything to do with plot to Sybil because I was always hiding the plot from Sybil. I could never explain or talk about the plot with Manuel because he didn't understand. So all the setting up a plot tended to be done between me and Connie, and I was amused when some television critic referred to her, as I say, as my Horatio.
All you have to do is take it.
Reference, I believe, to Macbeth.
Call me. Right, have a nice weekend. Goodbye.
If she asks me, I'll tell her.
Oh, thank you, Polly, so much. Yes, I've always been a great admirer of Polly.
I actually did that once. I was wearing a hat, put another one on, so I remembered that.
Oh, it doesn't matter, Manuel.
Huh?
They know.
Oh,
Now, it's strange here when Connie sticks up the picture, we don't have a close-up of it. So we can't see it very well, so that the joke falls a little bit flat. Don't know why we didn't have a close-up there. Now, this seems to me rather an amusing moment.
Oh, that's wonderful, Manuel. Just hold it a second.
Manuel as Toreador, about to stab a piece of beef. But you'll notice that it's played almost in complete silence. And in fact, this was an extraordinarily difficult studio audience. They laughed a bit at the beginning.
easy.
But after that, they went very, very quiet. And I couldn't figure out, because I thought it was a pretty good episode, I couldn't figure out while we were acting it there live in front of the audience. We recorded it between 8 and 10, so we only had 2 hours in front of this live audience. I couldn't figure out why they weren't laughing. And I made a few inquiries afterwards, and I was told the BBC ticket unit had distributed 60 of the 200 tickets to a group from Iceland. Now, this meant that the front 6 rows of the audience, apart from smelling faintly of cod, made no noise at all. And that sort of set the tone for the whole performance. Now, watch Andrew here.
Manuel Towers, how are you? It's nice today. Good. Goodbye.
A tiny bit of Harpo Marx in here somewhere.
Oh, good day. Hello, how are you?
Now, here's George Lee, a favourite actor of mine, doing a pretty authentic Devon accent.
It's free, but not possible.
Is this number 16?
No, this lobby, 16 upstairs on right.
Who's in charge here?
No, charge later after sleep.
Where's the boss?
Boss is, Oh, I boss.
No. Where's the real boss?
Okay.
The Generalissimo.
This is, of course, in Franco's time, believe it or not, so it had almost a contemporary tone to it.
Sign this, will you?
Si.
16.
What?
You want room 16?
No, I don't want a roommate. I'm just leaving him, right?
You want room 16 for him?
Yeah, with a bath. You dago twit.
I don't know you get away with dago twit these days. The standards for sort of rudeness and incorrectness change all the time, and what's quite acceptable in one decade suddenly becomes unacceptable in the next, or vice versa.
Fawlty Towers, how are you? Nice day. What? No.
Now, for example, here we have 3 Irish gentlemen, and we're terribly rude about the Irish here. This is Mr. Lurphy, who's played by Michael Cronin.
You what?
You're a man.
Are you trying to be funny? Huh? I said, are you trying to be funny?
Not here, Spud, not here.
That's Barney Dorman.
What? You orderly man.
What does that mean?
That's Michael Halsey.
You watch it.
Where orderly?
What's he going on about?
He means O'Reilly.
What? Oh, yes, that's right, yes. We are orally men.
Thick as a plank.
You wait here, please. I go, you wait.
Now, this next gag, the one with Basil calling in and Manuel thinks it's someone calling for Basil, I'm not so sure how well it works. But I like this little bit because we really do believe that he's such a kind man. He knows Polly didn't sleep well and she's very tired. So, you know, it's all fine. It's all going to be fine. He doesn't have to wake her up. That's got a very believable little bit of plotting, I think. Whereas I'm not so sure about the believability of what's coming up.
Hello, Fawlty Towers, how are you? It's a nice day. Oh, you again? No, I say he not here. He not here. Very, very sorry. Goodbye. Wicked.
I love the fact that Andrew put in one or two of Basil's mannerisms, Hispanicized as appropriate.
It looks pretty straightforward. We just got to block this one off.
Yes, yes, yes.
He's doing Basil again.
Now listen, he not here. How many times? Where are your ears, you great big half-wit? He not here. Listen.
That was his invention.
Oh, Mr. Fawlty. I'm very sorry. Very sorry. It's you. Yes, it's me, Mr. Fawlty. Polly, no.
Now, this is the gag I'm worried about. I don't... It's kind of funny that he tells Manuel what to say to Michael Cronin, which is to call him an orangutan, so that Manuel will get hit. And it's... Watch it.
Ang. Si, comprendo. Si, one moment, please.
You are a hideous orangutan.
Manuel, thank you very much.
So it's not a bad gag, but it's more a sketch gag. I just don't believe it, whereas I did believe him going into the room and not waking Polly up. And as I get older, I find believability seems to be more and more important, because if I don't believe something, it's as though I suddenly switch off and slightly disconnect from what I'm watching. Now, this is when he walks in, obviously, and the whole place is being completely screwed. Now, I think I could have taken longer here. I think I could have moved around and looked a bit more and milked the laughs. But, of course, maybe the reason I didn't do that was because there were so many Icelanders in the audience and they weren't laughing much, and one does tend to take one's timing from the audience. Now, I like this slow take here on the door. And so does some of the people in the audience who are not from Reykjavik.
Polly! Manuel!
Now, I love this scene coming up with Polly. I mean, I think this is really good comedy acting, and she's just wonderful. No wonder I married her.
What have you done to my hotel?
What?
Look!
Oh, it's nice. I like it there.
Look!
You're hurting me.
What have you done with my dining room door? Where is it?
I don't know.
Why don't you know? I left you in charge.
Well, I fell asleep.
You fell asleep?
Well, it's not my fault.
You fell asleep and it's not your fault.
He forgot to wake me.
Who forgot to wake you?
It is my fault.
Manuel!
I love that. I love that moment that she just protects Manuel despite the trouble she's in.
His fault.
Well, whose fault is it then, you cloth-eared bint, Dennis Compton's?
I'm very proud that line, "Whose fault is it then, Dennis Compton's," is Stephen Fry's favourite line, and Hugh Laurie's, in the entire 2 series.
Oh, I see. It's my fault, is it? Oh, of course. There I was thinking it was your fault because you've been left in charge, or Manuel's fault for not waking you, and all the time it was my fault. Oh, it's so obvious now. I've seen the light. Well, I must be punished then, mustn't I? You're a naughty boy.
Now that's so over the top and so ridiculous, but this period of the next few seconds where they're screaming at each other and he's going completely hysterical, it is, I think, funny, but it's only funny because it's motivated by this absolute terror of Sybil. Look at him there. Connie's wonderful. She's doing her best to go. But she didn't hit me quite hard enough. That's better, you see? It works when you're hit really hard. Of course, I overreacted then. I felt too much for that blow, but this is funny. That's totally unexpected. So when I come up with the gnome, that's a very good visual gag, because we'd forgotten the gnome was down there. Now that, I think, is a wonderful moment of madness. Strangling the gnome is my favourite moment in this particular episode. Now this is the artist coming out in Polly.
What are you doing?
Stay there.
You can't do that now.
Hold it,
Go and
hold
see if they've started breakfast now.
Ah, hello, Mr. O'Reilly. How are you this morning?
Now, the problem about playing this scene is it wanted that icy calm and politeness, and I was totally out of breath after that burst of outrageous overacting that you've just been watching. So I'm playing the whole thing slightly out of breath, which means that it isn't acted quite right. I don't know what one would do. On movies, you just take a break at some point and recover the breath and then play the second half of the scene, but on television live, you can't do that.
I beg your pardon?
Good morning.
One moment, please.
Now, one of the things about physical comedy, and I mentioned just now that some of the slapping was good, but there was one slap that Connie didn't hit me hard enough and another that I overreacted to. What I like about this bit now is that when I grab Manuel, I really grab him and bang him. And Manuel and I had done enough fast to know it's a little bit like playing football. You are going to get banged if you do this kind of comedy. Now, that is really good. And then the way he reacts, I mean, that's hysterical. Then he goes down there, and I thump him with my knee. That's really good. And, of course, Ballard Barkley doesn't notice at all. The Major doesn't notice at all. Yeah, it's extraordinary thing, extraordinary. Yes. A little bit like my own father at his vaguest.
Have the newspapers arrived yet?
Not yet, no, Major. Manuel, will you please show the Major how to get in the
Look at the way he flops there. Isn't that wonderful?
Oh, Major, will you please show Manuel how to get in the dining room via the kitchen?
Oh, yes, of course. Come here. Come on, watch it here.
It's a wonderful image that they worked out between them.
My dining room door put back in, this other one taken away by 1 o'clock. Do you understand? No, I don't want to debate about it. If you're not over here in 20 minutes with my door, I shall come over there and insert a large garden gnome in you. Good day.
So that is a joke which is acceptable, but it really setting up the final visual gag at the very end of the program. Now, I love this guy. This guy, David Kelly, absolutely marvellous. Had a huge success in the late 90s with an Irish comedy called Waking Ned. And this is just perfection, this performance, with a sort of vague, out of focus, delightful, very lovable con man.
There's plenty of time. Give us a visit.
No, you can have one when you've done the door. Polly, take them away. You can have that when you finish the door, too.
The trouble with you, Mr. Fawlty, is that you worry too much. You keep it up like this and you'll have a stroke before you're 50. Stone dead you'll be.
Suits me.
That's a dreadful thing to say.
I love the fact, you see, the Catholic background. He really does think that he should not express an opinion like he'd be very happy to be dead.
Let me tell you, if the good Lord meant us to worry, he would have given us things to worry about. He has.
Now, you notice again, this is being played to almost complete silence, which we're not letting on. You don't see me kind of sweating internally. But I tell you, at the time, I was kind of mystified by what struck me as a very, very funny scene that was getting absolutely no reaction at all.
For the both of us. I'm telling you, if the good Lord
is mentioned once more, I shall move you closer to him. Now, please!
Now, that did get a laugh from the back 3 rows.
She's here.
Oh, God!
Now, this is the terror, the real terror. And what we do now, it's something we do now and again, is we reveal something to the audience. So the audience is miles ahead of Basil, which, of course, makes his lies much funnier. If we didn't know that Sybil knew that O'Reilly's van was outside, it wouldn't be anything like as funny.
Well,
you finished your golf earlier.
We haven't started yet, Basil.
Ah, where are you going, dear?
Up these steps.
Oh, don't, dear. It's such a lovely day. Let's go for a walk. We haven't done that for years.
This suddenly reminds me of that scene in Fish Called Wanda where I try and persuade Mariah Aitken to go down to the pub.
Look at that.
So the audience is way ahead of Basil.
Mind you, I warned you, but still, a reputable builder like that.
Stubbs?
Wicked.
Where's O'Reilly, Basil?
Criminal.
Incidentally, he was called Stubbs, the good builder, because I knew Nicky Henson terribly well, who at that stage was married to Una Stubbs. And Una Stubbs' dad knew all about construction and building. So we got all the information about RSJs and lintels from him, and as a little thank you to him, we actually called the character Stubbs.
Of course he's here now. He's got to clear up this mess that your Stubbs has made. That's why his van's outside. On a Sunday. I mean, that's what I call service.
I agree.
You do?
Yes. But if Stubbs has made this mess, then I think they should come and clear it up.
Well, yes, but I mean, there's no point now that O'Reilly's here, dear. I mean, we want it done straight away.
Yeah, well, there's no point in paying money to Mr.
I mean, it's not that funny, but it doesn't deserve complete silence.
On a Sunday, dear.
Well, then I'll call him at home.
Now, he suddenly goes into the old war wound thing, which he does once or twice, and I don't think this is well explained. It's too much out of the blue. We know he's playing for time, but it just needs to be clarified. It's not written or performed quite correctly.
Oh, yes, hello, Fawlty Towers, yes. Who? Yes, I think you better have a word with my wife. Somebody from Mr. Stubbs, dear.
Hello, Sybil Fawlty.
No, I like this very much because we're very puzzled.
It's a complete mess. Well, could you come straight round and put it right? Would you like to deal with this, Basil?
So how could you see? I like the way that this gag is sprung.
Well, I suggest you try someone like, what's his name? It's,
O'Reilly?
Bravo, Polly. Well done, girl. But listen, where are you speaking from?
She's in here with me, Basil.
No, I like Basil's cover-up here.
Pretend they're from Mr. Stubbs' company. What sort of game do you think you're playing? I mean, dear, could you believe what's...
He's actually a very good liar. It's just that he lies in such impossible circumstances that the lie can never be believed. But he's actually theoretically quite good at it.
Don't you dare give me any more of those pathetic lies.
Oh, right.
That's my favourite line in the whole thing. Don't give me any more of those pathetic lies. Oh, right. This is someone who realises that resistance is futile.
No, not really, no.
Why did I trust you, Basil? Why did I let you make the arrangements? I could have seen what was going to happen. Why did I do it?
Well, we all make mistakes, dear.
I'm sick to death of you. You never learn, do you? You never, ever learn.
Now, that's good, because she really throws that.
3 times in the last year and each
But
time...
there's one problem about dear Prue, with whom I'm having dinner Thursday night, and that is she's just too damn nice. She is so kind and concerned about everyone, and what you'll notice is that when she's being mean and nasty physically, she doesn't go at it in the way that Andrew and I do, because Andrew and I know you've got to take a few knocks and expect to bang yourself and hurt yourself a little bit, but you see, she wouldn't kick me properly, so we had to shoot it like this so that we could mime it all. And now, I love this bit where he comes out and tries to charm her, and he's really reading her wrong.
To another Irish builder we used to know. Oh, God, he was off!
I was talking about you, Mr. O'Reilly.
Were you, dear? I thought you were talking...
Did she hit me well there? That's a good hit.
I'm coming.
Oh, dear me, what have I done now?
Here he is relying on his charm.
Putting it right.
Not to worry.
You've heard of the genius of the lamp, Mrs. Fawlty. Well, that's me.
You think I'm joking, don't you?
Oh, don't smile.
There should have been a close-up of the smile.
O'Reilly?
Well, to be perfectly honest, Mrs. Fawlty, I like a woman with spirit.
Oh.
He's got away with that one many, many times in his life, but he is not going to get away with it on this occasion. Now, you see, the umbrella, in case you think it's a funny shape, it's because it's been padded, and Prue did not hit him hard enough because she's too damn nice. She should have really clocked him. It's like in Fish Called Wanda when... Kevin used to hit me with the bedpan, and he just wouldn't hit me hard enough. In the end, we had to go back and do a final take after we'd actually decided to print the previous one, and the first assistant said to me, he's still not hitting you hard enough. You've absolutely got to go for it in physical comedy. You cannot hold back, because it immediately signals to the audience that you're holding back a little bit, and that reminds them that it's not real.
Fine. See you then. Thank you very much. Goodbye. Well, I think I shall go over to Audrey's now, and I shan't be back till the morning. Oh, Basil.
Yes, dear?
What is that doing here?
It's your garden gnome, dear. Isn't it nice?
Well, don't you think it would be better in the garden?
Yes, dear. Good idea.
Oh, no, Basil, put him back. On second thoughts, I think I'll leave him in charge. I'm sure he's cheap, and he'll certainly be better at it than you are.
So that's a nice way of tying the garden gnome in at that point of the plot and sort of reminding us of it, so that if we hadn't reminded the audience of it at that point, then the final moment wouldn't have worked quite so well. Sometimes in writing comedy you need to do that, just to remind the audience at the right moment of something that is going to pay off later. You can't just leave it with the setup and the payoff. You may have to remind them somewhere in the middle between those 2 points.
We're not just going to put that door back and take that one out. We're going to close that one off and put that one through as well. We're going to do the best day's work you've ever done, O'Reilly.
Wonderful performance.
Manuel?
And he got a Screen Actors Guild of America nomination, incidentally, David Kelly, for his performance in Waking Ned, which I think in America was called Waking Ned Divine.
Good morning,
Never mind.
Oh, right. You found it. I knew you would.
I love the Major. As I said, Connie and I love writing his part in the sort of parallel universe in which he inhabited. And I like this choice of music. Basil, of course, we established the first episode, knows all about music. So he's got her walking into this silly tune, Sugar Plum. Now something happens which seldom happens in Fawlty Towers, which is that Basil actually has the advantage momentarily.
Morning, dear.
I wish I'd closed my door at the moment that Prue closed hers. It would be better. It's lovely to see Basil running through there in the background.
Mr. Stokes, my wife's just there. Thank you. Good morning, Mrs. Fawlty.
Oh, Mr. Stokes.
Now, this is James Appleby, very good actor, who's been brought in to play the proper builder. Basil's on top, showing off.
Rather an embarrassing situation once again. I was going to ask you to do some work here.
Yes?
But I was away last night, and when I came back just now, well, it appears to have been done.
Everything all right, dear? Oh, I see.
I mean, it'll probably...
Basil rubbing it in.
Oh, do you think so, dear? Well, let's ask a real expert. Do you think it'll all fall down by lunch, Mr. Stubbs?
Oh, no.
No, Mr. Stubbs wouldn't agree with you on that one, dear.
It's a very good job.
Oh, did you hear that, dear? Very good job.
It's a nice reaction from Prue there. Doesn't want to admit what's happened.
What did you use? RSJ?
No, 4x2. Not bad, eh, dear? And not expensive.
No, I mean for the lintel.
And this is where it changes.
You know, an iron girder. Or did you use a concrete lintel?
No, a wooden one.
But that's a supporting wall.
What? Quite. Well, thanks very much for coming.
Basil, much more interested in getting him out of there than in the fact the hotel might now fall down.
Any moment.
Any moment?
Yeah, gold up the floors above. Look, keep this door shut so that I can get a screw jack to prop it up before the bloody lot comes in. I don't know.
Now, at this moment, when we go to Sybil, I think we should have taken a pause more for her to realise that he was not in the hotel.
I'm going to see Mr. O'Reilly, dear. I think I might go to Canada.
It's pity that last line, then I think I might go to Canada, was a little bit lost. But one of the problems of that was that it was on film, so I was not able to time off the audience's reaction. And that's one of the problems on film. It would have been a little bit better if that had been clear of the audience laughter. But I think people at home can hear it. Well, we've lost the L and the W's gone wonky. Now, the main thing about this episode that's of interest, I think, is that the average BBC sitcom is 65 pages. We used to do 135 pages. The average sitcom had 200 different cuts, camera cuts. This has 400. Now, that laughter that we gave Prue, which is, of course, not her natural laugh, was actually based on Connie's laugh, because Connie always used to break me up because she used to do this strange inhalation. She would go, ah, ah, laugh at it, and then she'd go,
Thank you for your map.
and I always said it was like somebody machine gunning a seal. So we popped that line in this episode, although I don't think it quite registers.
Find anything of interest?
A few pieces
Now,
of...
everything here with Basil and Mrs. Benoit is to do with the fact that Basil does have a very strong romantic streak, but of course, like most English, he's profoundly embarrassed by it. So he's always teetering the line between being rather sort of filled with a wonderful romantic glow and appalling embarrassment at the thought of what this all might lead to.
I'm afraid her local finishing school was bombed.
I think that's the funniest line in the episode.
Well, now, what can I get you?
Do you have any Ricard?
I'm sorry?
Any Ricard?
We're just out of it, I think.
See, Basil would never admit that he didn't know something.
Are you, by any chance, French at all?
Yes, I am.
Good Lord!
There's the laugh again.
We haven't put any nuts in the bowl, have we?
Well, I haven't. I don't know about you.
Ah, well, I'll do it then, shall I?
That would be the simplest solution, dear.
Well, where's Manuel?
We're giving him the evening off, dear. It's his birthday. So
Well, I mean, how old is he? 2.5? Excuse me, there are no nuts here, Sybil.
No nuts!
I love that moment. It's so simple, but they're really giving Basil such a bad time here. And, of course, it's all his own making, because this is the dreadful envy of people who are not getting enough sex for anyone who might be. Reminds me of the definition of a Presbyterian as someone who has a nasty suspicion that somebody somewhere might be enjoying themselves.
Are you all right, Mr. Fawlty?
What? Yes, yes, thank you very much. You all right?
Yes.
Good, good. Well, we're all right then.
Must be the heat. Yes, and he's getting taller, isn't he?
Now, what was confusing there is when the noise was heard, we didn't know who it was coming from. It was coming from Basil, so we really should have had him on camera. But when you're doing 400 shots, oh my God, look at Connie. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh, I'm falling in love again. Get away, you horrible little man. Now, you see, here's why the show was so good. John Howard Davis cast this guy. He's a tiny little part, and it's absolutely pitch perfect. Look at the reaction now.
Just passing through, are you?
There you go. See you tonight.
Yeah. Oh, we've opened a library, have we? How nice.
Completely real. Terrific tiny bit of acting.
We were just saying...
I mean, what sort of a place do you think this is? A massage parlour? I mean, we are running a nice, respectable hike.
And we've already established the theme, which is Basil's tremendous suspicion and resentment of anything sexual or romantic.
As long as I amuse the staff, I mean, that's all I'm here for.
Oh, I'll just take these in, shall
One
I?
other thing, Polly, I'm afraid we've abandoned the idea of the topless afternoon teas, so if you wouldn't mind changing before you go in where people may be trying to eat.
I was going to.
And, Polly, would you come back here, please?
I'm on form tonight. Yes, Mr. Fawlty.
I know these kind of drawings are considered decent.
Now, I like the way that we set this gag up, because it's very simple, and the audience doesn't know what's going to happen.
I mean, really.
I like leaving this pause.
Hello, Fawlty Titties.
It's one of those giveaway moments.
Yes, yes.
Now, one of the delights of being able to cast Fawlty Towers was that I was able to use actors that I'd worked with before, and these two coming in now who are absolutely terrific throughout the whole episode. Really wonderful, natural, charming, and they just play off me superbly. I'd worked with them both before. Trevor Adams on the left, and on the right, April Walker, who's really one of the most delightful young women I've ever met. And just watch this acting.
One moment, please. It's a nice suit. What? I thought you said something.
No.
Are you all right?
Basil can never quite nail them for being naughty. It's always just sufficiently hidden for him not be able to pick them up on it.
That's right.
Is it a double bed?
I beg your pardon?
Has our room got a double bed?
A double?
She's just baiting him exactly the right amount.
Oh, very much indeed, yeah.
Well, I have to put you in number 12 then.
All right.
Well, I mean, what? Oh, never mind, yes. Right.
Has it got a breeze?
Has it got a breeze?
Oh, is it airy?
Well, there's air in it.
I think there's a letter for me.
What?
There's a letter for me there.
No, there isn't.
Yes. Jean Wilson.
I mean, that's perfection. I know it's so simple and so small, but it's absolute perfection.
Now, what's going on here? Oh, I can't give you a double room, then.
Oh, Lord.
It's against the law.
What law?
The law of England. Nothing to do with me.
Nothing to do with you?
Nothing at all.
I think this is a law that Basil just made up, but that's what he does.
Well, there's my key. And
Now, it's funny that as he's now disapproving of anything romantic, he cannot allow his romantic feelings towards Mrs. Penwar emerge. He has to deny them completely.
I don't believe a word. Excuse me. We'll have 2 singles then, if that's all right with the police.
2 singles, certainly. Now,
Next to each other.
next to each other.
She just baits him beautifully because she does it with such charm. And the body language between the two of them is perfection, too.
What? Nothing, dear. I'm dealing with it.
Well, 17 and 18 are free. You'd have to share a bar.
No. Oh, Audrey called. I'll handle it. George has left her again.
Oh, no.
Now, we've got one on the first floor, one right up at the top.
Shall I deal with this, Basil?
I'm dealing with it, dear.
No, dear, that's all right. Now you wanted 2 singles.
I said I'd deal with it.
Do you mind sharing a bathroom?
Look, I was here first.
Well, it's my turn now.
There's very, very good rhythms there. And considering we only had 5 days rehearsal, I'm very proud of that. That's very, very good, smooth acting, and everybody just flowing off each other. And you only get that from a lot of rehearsal.
Who is it?
It's Manuel.
What do you want?
Can I go now?
I thought you'd gone.
Okay?
I thought you'd gone.
No, I turned it off.
What?
It was about so high.
No, I said I thought a credut...
That's Andrew's invention, that gesture.
Matter.
Oh, you think I gone?
Yes.
No, I go now.
Wonderful.
What, is okay?
Is okay.
Thank you.
Yes?
Before I go.
Is it?
Now, I love this gag coming up. I think this is very unexpected, and he starts reading this extremely formal and tedious little message.
I come here.
Not at all my pleasure.
Since coming here from Spain, leaving my mother...
Outside.
Okay?
Outside, thank you.
Pause.
Since coming...
Then he goes on again. That's a marvelous moment.
Thank you.
I don't think I should have thrown it away. I think it would have been neater just to have taken it and crumpled it.
That's the one.
Now look here, Sybil.
Basil.
If you were my size...
Since coming...
Manuel.
I'm not sure we needed him to come back in there.
Basil.
I think it was over the top, and the slap, I think it wasn't quite believable. We could have done without that. And this is important plotting, you see, although it's perfectly natural. Now we know that they know each other and they're physically affectionate with each other.
It'll be fun. My parents arrive tomorrow.
What, here?
A little bit of plot. Parents.
Famous Fawlty.
Shh! I'm not supposed to hobnob.
Oh, I like your outfit.
I'll give you the pattern.
And it's the simplest little conversation, but it's so well done. There's such good energy in it, and there's fun, and there's a sort of bubbly quality, and it's just terribly good acting, and much more difficult to do than a lot of that chewing the scenery type acting that often gets very good reviews.
Is there anywhere still open, Paul?
Well, you might find a chemist.
Yeah, well, I better have a look. Won't be long.
Is Richard coming tonight?
We'll be along about 10.
Great.
I think we could have done better than that with the key. I think we could have been more inventive.
Well,
we managed to get it all sorted out.
No, I love the misunderstandings coming up now. I like very much when he, well...
But do you know if there's a chemist still open?
Let's just listen. It's only one thought in Basil's mind.
Do you know if there's a chemist still open?
I suppose you think this is funny, do you?
Funny?
Ha, ha, ha.
No, I really want to know.
Oh, do you? Well, I don't. So far as I know, all the chemists are shut. You'll just have to wait till tomorrow. Sorry. Bit of a blow, I imagine. What? Nothing, you heard.
I love that kind of sly comment that he then denies.
Now, look! Just push your luck.
I have a breaking point, you know.
Well, I only want some batteries.
Now, we kind of think at that moment that maybe Basil will start climbing down, but of course, in his mind, he goes on to the other thing.
Disgust me. I know what people like you get up to, and I think it's disgusting.
What are you talking about? I want some batteries for my electric razor. I want to shave.
Oh, yes?
Now he has to do one of those climb downs.
Electric razor, huh?
Right.
Well, that's what I was referring to when I said it was disgusting. It is, of course, disgusting that you haven't shaved, but...
The funny thing about Basil, when he gets into these streams of excusing himself or trying to get himself out of some ghastly situation, is actually he's very intelligent. It's just that he started off from such an impossible situation he can never rectify. It's funny that he's reading Jaws. I think that's just the sort of sublimated aggression that he would read at night. Just playing off that laugh again. Now Audrey's there on the phone.
Hello? Audrey, any news?
Now Basil knows he's not able to read. Now, I don't think I act this right. I don't know why I adopt this physical posture for putting fingers in my ears. It would have been much better if I hadn't been slumped forward in that way, and I don't have to keep the elbows on the book to balance it. So I could have physically acted that much better.
Are you going to go like that all night?
What was that, Audrey? Oh, I know. I know.
Why is she telling you then?
I understand you, I really do.
I think I should have done that line with a little bit more bite. Well, why is she telling you that?
Ah, there's the front doorbell. Somebody's got back late.
Yes, yes.
I expect they got to get their passkey.
I know.
Somebody better go and let them in.
Yes.
I'll go then, shall I? Yes, I agree. Right, I'll go then.
Again, there's very good rhythms. It's a good bit of interaction there.
Sutra said, good evening. Welcome to Basil Fawlty Knocking Shops Limited.
No, dear, it's only Basil.
I'm coming, I'm coming.
I like this sudden change of tone here.
I mean, I suppose you know what time it is.
Oh, Mr. Fawlty, I'm so sorry.
Oh, no, it's only 11:15.
Oh, I got you out of your bed.
Oh, no, not at all. I had a few little jobs to do, and...
Oh, you're so kind.
Oh, well.
Now, the whole purpose of this is to set up an embarrassing situation for the others to walk in on. And we do the first bit of it well, and then I think there's a slight mistake.
I mean, what's life for if one can't get a bit,
Blotto?
Well, hardly blotter.
Ah, Mr. Fawlty, you're so charming.
Well, one does one's best.
I hope Mrs. Fawlty appreciates how lucky she is.
Well, I think probably not, in fact, but... Oh, sorry.
Now, she drops that, that's fine, and this is good, but now there's a moment here which I think needs to be extended just a fraction. There should have been a moment of stillness where the young couple walked in and saw what was happening. There just needed to be a sort of tableau moment, just a split second. It all happened a little bit too fast.
Have you met Alan and this is Mrs. Penwar? She's an antique dealer, you know.
No, I think it's very funny when people get into very embarrassed lists of excuses, they do become very manic. And this is a funny bit. The only problem is that the audience applauds at the end of it, and there's nothing we could do about that because there was applause you couldn't cut into in the same way that you might be able to if you had some dialogue. But they play it very, very well now, just absorbing that sound of the audience clapping. You see, you're not aware that anything unnatural's happening. It's a very skillful little bit of acting, that one. Now, this little scene, funnily enough, suddenly reminded me of the bedroom scene between me and Mariah Aitken in Fish Called Wanda. There's a lot of similarities.
Good night. Bonne nuit.
Oh, and that woman,
Mrs. Penwar?
yes, something like that.
She's wonderfully beady Prue, isn't she? The way she looks. We know what's going on in her mind. Look at that. It's really wonderful acting. She's doing nothing, and it's wonderful.
Someone at the door, Sybil?
Why are you shouting, Basil?
Was I shouting? Sorry, Sybil. Well, I better go and see where that is then, Sybil. I expected some cue. Forgot to get the guests for their door or something like that. Some innocent explanation. Are you ready, Sybil?
I'm ready.
Right, well, I'll just see where that is then, Sybil. All right, Sybil?
Now, it's nice that Mrs. Benoit isn't there, but I don't quite see why I start wandering around. Wouldn't I have just shrugged and gone back? But I suppose it enabled Andrew to come up close to me, but there's something a little bit phony about that moment. And also now when I spear my eye on his umbrella, that it's not as clearly done as it might be.
No, it's beautiful. It's my first one.
Now listen.
You see, I think actually what happened was it was timed too close to the cut. We needed to cut to the wider shot a second before, then we would have seen what happened with the umbrella better.
Since I come here from Spain, leaving my 5 mothers.
And this is a slightly flat ending, I think. I think we could have done better there.
Et maintenant, un peu de café?
Ah oui, s'il vous plaît, café au lait.
Café what?
Au lait.
Au lait. Quite.
I'm very fond of that joke. Now, this is just wonderful, wonderful acting. I remember the first time that I saw Andrew on a stage in London, and he was in an Alan Bennett play, and his physical comedy was just superb. And so I started using him soon afterwards. He was in a little film with me called Romance with a Double Bass. But just look at this now. And now he just... that situation, that position that he finds there. Now, the little sly remarks that the lovely young couple, Trevor and April, make is so good.
Sorry about this. It's been all working awfully hard recently. I can manage. Thank you, Polly.
No, please, mister. Oh, no, mister. Oh,
He's at it again, look.
It's disgusting.
I love playing disgusting back to Basil there. He knows exactly what they're thinking, but there isn't quite enough evidence for him to be able to confront them.
Get on with your meals.
Thank you, Mr. Lloyd, and this is just for tonight, isn't it?
That's right.
Will you be taking lunch?
This is Conrad Phillips, who's an old friend, but I had not worked with Diana King before.
Oh, please use that phone.
Would it be possible to have some sandwiches sent up to the room?
Certainly. Here's the key.
Now, I think something is not quite set up here properly, because we need to know, or rather Basil needs to know, that they are husband and wife. And I think it's a mistake in the plotting here that we never see Basil seeing Diana and Conrad together and establishing that they're man and wife. So he comes out and establishes her identity purely as a result of what she says on the phone.
Anne, it's Rachel Lloyd here. How's everything?
I'm going to take your cases upstairs.
Yes, I know.
And I think it would have been much better if I'd said, take your cases upstairs, Mrs. Lloyd. Because I suppose when he opens the door, it's a reasonable assumption the older guy in there is her husband. But I just think it could have been set up better visually by putting them together at some point and having Basil seeing them together. And from now on, it's fine, it's funny.
Hello.
Because this is all about him trying to keep her away from going into the bedroom and discovering the girl in with her husband.
Oh, pretty well, really. Can't complain.
As I say, we could have set it up better. But it's funny now. I like this stuff very much. And what's coming up, I think, is really good comedy.
It's changed our lives, really. You know, we used to have to do the 100 yards through there and back again, but now we can just sort of open it and, oh dear, it isn't working as well as it usually does. Ah!
That was an ad lib. It should have opened.
Just like that. Marvellous, really. You know, sort of simple but effective. Would you like to have a try?
Well,
see the kitchens and...
love to one day, but I think just now I'd better get upstairs, so I'll see you later. You all right?
Oh, a bit of trouble with the old leg. I better just sit down here just for a moment. Bit of shrapnel, Korean War, still in there.
Now, there's a lovely sight gag here, and I like the way that it's revealed, which is very, very slowly.
What?
The kitchen. Yes, we had it plastered about 5 years ago. We've got a few cracks up there.
Now, that's really funny.
Oh, don't worry about him.
just having a lie down. Spanish. From Barcelona, you know, sort of siesta, but he's fine. It was his birthday yesterday. Anyway, we've had a few cracks.
The rhythms there are very, very good. And Diana cannot work out what is going on. I love the way she does this.
Are you sure he's all right?
Oh, yes, he's fine, yes.
But he's groaning.
Is he?
Well, can't you hear him?
So he is. Listen, I just...
It's the complete lack of caring in lines like "so he is," because Basil has far more important things on his mind than the fact that one of his staff is seriously ill. He's always in a state of anxiety and panic with something he's got to get done or get undone next.
Your sandwiches, Mr. Lloyd.
Polly!
Hello.
How are you?
Fantastic.
Oh, it's great.
So we know it's coming, but it's still funny. It's still funny. Now, I like this kind of acting because he has no idea what he's going to say next.
Mrs. Lloyd, can I have a word with you?
You are?
Yes, well, there's something that I need to explain.
Well,
Could we go now?
oh, really? Is it absolutely necessary?
I'm afraid it is. Go.
Now we think, well, maybe he's got his excuse in place, but
I'm so sorry, but this is...
But he hasn't.
Much nicer room than the one we've given you.
What?
I'm sorry, I was just saying that this...
It's not a very good idea, but it's better than nothing.
Bring you in here now and show it to you and apologize in case you found out about it later and got rather cross. Now, the point is, if it turns out you don't like that room...
She is entirely convinced that this man is a homicidal maniac who's going to go get an axe at any moment. She's still maintaining the facade of English politeness.
It would be a piece of cake. Bob's your uncle. Okay? Fine. Oh, sorry. Thank you.
Oh, thank you very much. I wonder where you were, darling.
I like the flash of disapproval before Basil exits.
This room is exactly the same as the one that he got.
Oh, Jean is absolutely smashing. Bit tight across the bust.
Oh, I love it.
Lower.
You sure?
Can I pick it up tonight?
Yeah.
Lower. Ah!
Oh, freeze that picture. I was married to that gorgeous thing.
That is amazing!
Now, I know this is not the subtlest comedy in the world, but I think it's funny.
Hey, baby. Have you been taking lessons?
And, of course, we established earlier that Jean Wilson, April Walker, was some sort of a dress designer, and that Connie was going to be trying on one of the dresses. So, of course, we're able to add that little bit of evidence there. And we know why she's got buttons undone at the back, but Basil has to make up his mind why that should be.
No.
I think I like this acting. It's rather strange.
Oh, Polly, I want to see you at reception in 1 minute in your hat and coat.
I'm sorry?
I want to see you at reception in 1 minute in your hat and coat.
Will they fit you?
I love that joke. I love the fact that in that moment she has the lightness of spirit to say something silly like that.
I'm sorry, but
Now, there's no one in the room here, but I think I'd take too long to notice that.
5 minutes later, I found him lying on the floor underneath the weight.
And it's nice that they're talking about all the sexual situations that he's been caught in.
Ah, there you are. Got together, have you? Yes, I might have guessed, mightn't I? Yes, I see. Of course, we're a bit behind the time zone here in Torquay. Well, I'm sorry, but I have to go. We made a mistake. All these rooms are taken. I'm so sorry. Well, actually, I'm not sorry. I mean, you come in here just like that, and, well, to be perfectly...
He doesn't like to accuse them of anything in particular, so he keeps it general.
Good time, haven't you? Well, not here you don't. Oh, no. Thank you, and good night.
Notice how the door failed to close. No, I like this because, of course, this is where she throws a metaphorical bucket of ice-cold water over him.
Because she's going, along with the Lloyds and that pair you let in. I've never seen anything like it in my life. My God!
So what are you on about? Why are they leaving?
I'll tell you exactly why they're leaving. First of all, I go out there and I find that girl in his arms, in Lloyd's arms. 5 minutes later, Polly's in there.
What girl?
That girl.
She's his daughter.
What?
She's Mr. Lloyd's stepdaughter. They're all one family.
This is real fear. Real fear. I think it was very, very courageous of me to milk it that long.
4 years, huh?
4 years.
Now he goes into defensive mood,
What have you done?
blaming everyone else inside.
You've told them to leave?
Well, how was I supposed to know? Why didn't you tell me, you half-wit? Why didn't they tell me?
Everybody else's fault.
Why don't you go and tell them?
I didn't tell them to go.
Oh, no, I suppose it's all my fault, isn't it?
Go and tell them.
No,
Now.
No, I won't.
You will?
No, I won't.
Oh, yes, you will.
Oh, yes, I will. Right, yes, that's right. Leave it to me. Let me get you out of it. That's all I'm good for, isn't it? Basil Fawlty Limited, and a people's mess is cleared up by appointment of my wife, Sybil.
If Basil ever wrote an autobiography, it would be called Surrounded by Fools.
Brilliant! Is that what made Britain great? And truthfully, I made a mistake.
I love it when he gets so frantic that he does very silly things.
Well, very nice, very nice. Take them off. Get back to work. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry I made a mistake. I'm so sorry I made a mistake. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, but my wife has made a mistake. I don't know.
I think that's a very good gag, how he suddenly switches it to my wife.
You said, I've sorted all that. I'm frightfully sorry, but you know what women are like. They got one brain between the lot of them. Well, not all of them, but I mean, some of them have. Thinking my wife. So please do stay.
Now, I love this moment when I turn around and see Conrad. It's really superb bit of physical acting. And the coordination is very lucky, because when you're doing something like this in front of a studio audience, you've got 2 hours to record it. You're very lucky to get timing like that in the first take.
Ah, evening, Major.
Papers arrived yet?
Oh, yes. Sorry they're so late. I didn't get here till 5. Have to have a word with them again.
Where's your lady wife this evening?
Oh, she's spending the night at Audrey.
The great thing about Ballard Berkeley was almost as obsessed about cricket as I was. And I remember one year we were rehearsing and we were playing the Australians cricket during the same period. And when I'd be rehearsing, I'd suddenly see Ballard appearing in the distance behind Prue's left shoulder, holding an outstretched left hand out, meaning that there were 5 Australian wickets down.
Hi, Major.
Hi, Mr. Fawlty.
Ah, good evening. Sorry.
No, don't switch it off. I love Chopin.
Oh, really?
You see, they have something in common.
Oh, it's so romantic.
Yes, exactly.
Are you romantic, Mr. Fawlty?
No, good God, no.
But he is deep down a very, very naive old romantic, and it's always been stifled because it's embarrassing.
Look like a tobacconist.
Oh, no way. No, sorry.
Oh, don't look so bashful. I won't try and sit on you again. And where is your charming wife this evening?
Oh, she's spending the night with a friend. Oh, a girl.
No, I think this is very nicely plotted to get him into her room.
Too much to do, huh? Well, good night.
Bonne nuit. Oh, Mr. Fawlty.
Yes?
Did you fix my window?
Oh, down.
Oh, if you could, please. It's so hot tonight.
Yes, okay.
So all that stuff about it being hot, so hot, it was all to do with setting up a valid reason why he would go into a room to open a window, because it's too hot to have a closed window on a night like this.
Ah, you're so strong.
Oh, well, I'm sure you are, too, if you put your mind to it.
Your wife shouldn't leave you with strange women.
Oh, well, I wouldn't call you that strange.
Mr. Fawlty, you're so charming.
Oh, only a little.
Oh,
well.
hear that breeze? Isn't it wonderful?
Yes, it's nice, isn't it?
I shall sleep au naturel tonight.
Good idea. Right.
Only it's not so much fun on your own.
Oh, well, one can always pretend. Oh, twinge from the old leg. Better go and lie down. Good night.
Good night.
Damn shrapnel.
Lovely performance. She's got this lovely natural charm, Yvonne. She didn't really have to put it on. I think we could have done that better. This is to establish that Sybil thinks that there might be a burglar downstairs. I don't think we could have done that better.
Early tomorrow. Could I have a call at 7 o'clock, please?
Oh, marvellous. Is that all? Absolutely. 7 o'clock.
Please don't go yet.
Oh, really? Ah.
I think you've forgotten something.
Did I? Damn. Well, there you
Your
go.
recorder.
Oh, thank you.
You left it in my room.
No, thank you so much.
You left it in my room so you could come and get it, didn't you?
I think she's taking revenge on the English here, teasing poor Basil.
You're naughty man. Good night.
She's having so much fun making him squirm. Again, I think if she'd had her ear to the door or something like that, it would have established more that she was worried about the presence of somebody. Now, this is a very funny sequence, but I think I got it wrong at one point. I'll show you where.
Look, go to your room. I won't ask you again. Open the door. Listen, I can't.
Now, I think when she keeps her responses very short, it's absolutely legitimate that Basil thinks that it's the French woman. But in her next speech, she actually uses the word Basil, you see. And I think that this now goes on just a little bit too long. He should have realized by now. And we could have cut a line or two out of there and had Sybil not use his name Basil, and it would have been much more legitimate. But this is a great gag, I think.
Oh, what a terrible dream.
Again, we have to wait, you see, because the audience applauds. And in a sense, we have to wait slightly too long as a result of that.
There's a burglar downstairs.
If we were on a film set, we could have had a close-up, and then we could have shortened that gap. But we weren't able to do that with the 4 cameras in the television studio. I think he should have been out a little earlier before I came into picture. It's nice that I get the thing here, and then I come up and I whack it, and I drop the saucepan for some reason, and I have to go and get it. Why did I do that? It messes it up. It's not a nice, clean movement. Now, there's the moment, you see, when we should see what they are looking at. There should be a shot there, and ideally in a movie it would be from their point of view, but you can't, in a television studio, get a camera around behind the actors like that. But it would have been far better, as I say, if there'd been a moment when that tableau had been frozen. And here's the excellent cast again. Yvonne Gillan, thank you. Conrad, dear Conrad, Diana, Trevor Adams and April Walker. Just fabulous little performances. And Gilly Flower and Renee and Dennis Wilson's music, and I particularly want to thank the guy coming up here, John Howard Davis, great caster and a very, very good director of actors. So the W is gone and the Y has slipped a bit. Now, what I love about this episode is that it has, I think, just about the 2 best comedy actors in England in it. Bernard Cribbins, who is just staggering throughout, and Jimmy Cousins, whom I work with on a lot of other occasions, who does a certain kind of funny acting better than anyone in England.
Oh. Well, it all started with that electrician, didn't it? Real live wire he was. Only 1 watt, but plenty of volts, as they say.
I don't think that picture's framed rightly. I think it would be better if the camera's a little high on me. I think my head's too high in frame.
No, just lighting up. Go on.
Prue is just wonderful at this kind of thing. And this is the first time, I'm told, by going on the internet, that we ever see Basil about to smoke. Of course, he doesn't actually smoke, because he never actually gets the match to light. Now, here he is, Bernard Cribbins, to me one of the great English comedians, or really comic actors. And I think of Bernie as coming from a slightly older generation than myself. I may be libeling him. But everything he's ever done, I think, is wonderful. And I'm a total fan, and I was so deeply happy when he said he'd do this episode.
No, the Maltese one.
Because he creates here characters that's quite extraordinary.
No, no, dear, he was an Arab.
Just look at the energy and precision
I'm so sorry to have kept you waiting, sir.
that he brings to this.
My wife was so busy.
Fear not, kind sir, it matters not one whit.
Beg your pardon?
It matters not one whit. Time is not pressing on me, fortunately. Now, some information, please. This afternoon, I have to visit the town for sundry purposes which would be of no interest to you.
Now, during the whole of Bernie's performance, he never misses a beat. If you just watch him, he never misses a beat. He picks up every cue. He imparts tremendous energy to what's going on, so that there's never a tiny little lull of the kind that destroys comedy so easily.
At 2 o'clock, please.
Well, there's the number of the local firm.
Now, please, could you get it for me? Because I never use the telephone if I can avoid it.
Why not?
Risk of infection. So, when I finish, right? Now, I have a rendezvous at 5 o'clock at the...
You see, there's never a beat missed.
Post office in Queen Square. Now, as the map is sadly inadequate, I would be very grateful if you could draw me a diagram of the optimum route.
Well, I mean, may I ask what's wrong with the map?
Well, it's got curry on it.
Well, look, it's perfectly simple. You go to the end of Queen's Parade no, just listen.
Again, the energy never drops.
Very simple.
Well, I'd rather have a diagram if it won't put you out.
Well, it does put me out.
Well, I'd like it all the same.
Basil!
Right.
I love the way Prue does
I've
that.
actually got pens in the hotel, thank you so much. Somewhere. I mean, where are the pens? I mean, would you believe it? I mean, there are no pens here. I mean, this is supposed to be a hotel. But what are they doing in there?
I put them there.
Why?
Just sign there, Mr. Walton.
This is the kind of mindless bickering that I find so funny, because everyone's trying to score a final point against the other person, and it never, ever ends.
After 12 years, dear, I'm afraid my psychic powers must be a little bit below par this morning. There we are.
Don't be silly, Basil. It's written there quite clearly on the top of the box.
Pens? Looks more like Bens to me.
Picker.
When Ben comes, you can give it to him. Mr. Walt's in room 7.
What do you think? Doesn't that look like Bens to you?
Not really.
Now, that's Jimmy Cousins. Jimmy and I worked together several times, and he's got this wonderful sort of quivering quality. He can be quivering with irritation or anger, and he can also quiver terribly funnily with fear. In fact, he was in a scene in Fish Called Wanda where Kevin Kline held a hand grenade to his head when he was unbelievably funny. The scene did not make it to the movie, though, because it held the story up.
That was a P, there. Does it say boff or does it say poff?
Well,
There. It's a P, isn't it?
I suppose so.
P off.
I beg your pardon?
I didn't... Way he says, I beg your pardon, that sort of controlled threat.
Room 9.
Room 7.
Manuel.
The edge to the voice, the energy there, the repressed energy, just wonderful.
He thinks boff is a locale.
He thinks what?
You know, some zone, some province in equatorial Torquay.
And it's very nice that when Basil was holding the cards up, he wasn't actually looking at Manuel. It was much funnier that he was talking to the
How
others.
many minutes does luncheon commence, please?
12. Here, I'll write it down for you.
What?
That's a funny joke. That's a funny joke.
Taxi, will you? 2 o'clock. Yes, and if anybody wants me, I'll be in the lounge.
If anybody wants you...
I'll be in the lounge!
You see how he does that line to keep the energy up?
Kissinger? Just anyone with a big net. I don't know what it is about this place. I mean, some of the people we get in here...
What are you on about?
I wish you'd help a bit. You're always refurbishing yourself.
What?
Oh, never mind.
I think I'm overplaying this. I think I should have just played it slightly lower key.
What did you have to talk to all your friends for so long you didn't have time to perm your ears?
That would be funnier if it was done a little bit sort of more casual, throwaway and softer.
You know what I mean by working, don't you, dear? I mean getting things done as opposed to squabbling with the guests.
She's so good. She has exactly the right degree of edge, and she never goes over the top.
From you.
Cooperation? That's a laugh. The day you'll cooperate, you'll be in a wooden box. I've never heard such rudeness.
Look, if you think I'm going to fawn to some of the yobbos we get in here...
This is a hotel, Basil, not a borstal, and it might help business if you could have a little more courtesy, just a little.
Well, I suppose talking to Audrey for half an hour helps business, does it?
It was about business for your information. Audrey has some news that may interest you.
Bit of plot.
Let me guess, the mayor wears a toupee, somebody's got nail varnish on his cats, am I getting warm?
There are some hotel inspectors in town.
Now, although this is plot, fortunately, it's the chasing her and getting the information is kind of funny, so it doesn't stand out too much as plot.
They've just been in Exeter.
Three men. I'll call Bill.
You don't have to call
And Bill Morton, the character who overheard the three men in the bar, he was called Bill Morton because Bill Morton was the vision mixer on this show, an absolutely crucial member of the team because we only had 4 cameras going and Bill was there with his finger on a little button that represented each camera, and if he didn't press the right button, we didn't get the right shot on the tape.
Could you do that in a moment, please?
I'm on the telephone.
Well, you haven't finished dialing yet, have you? Now, listen.
I don't know how we did that, because we twice do it. I nearly take Bernie's finger off, but we timed it perfectly.
60s. Now, this starts at 8:45 and goes on for approximately 3/4 of an hour.
I'm sorry, are you talking to me?
Indeed I am, yes. Now, is it possible for me to reserve the BBC Two channel for the duration of this televisual feast?
Why don't you talk properly?
Pardon?
No, it isn't.
What?
It is not possible to reserve the BBC Two channel from the commencement of this televisual feast until the moment of the termination of its ending. Thank you so much.
Oh, I see. Well, my
Finger again. Watch.
I would just like to tell you that I have a wide experience of
He's just marvellous. You see, his energy never, ever drops. He never falters. He doesn't fluff a single syllable in the whole performance.
In my professional activities, I am in constant contact with them.
Are you? Are you really?
Yes.
Moment of realization.
Is it possible for me to hire a television set to view the programme in the privacy of my own room?
I beg your pardon?
Have you the facility to hire a television set to one of your...
And I think I should have stayed still for longer when I had the realization.
Oh.
However, we do have plans to introduce such a scheme in the near future.
Yes, well, that's not much use to me tonight, is it?
No, but I'll tell you what, why don't I introduce another scheme straight away along the lines that you've already suggested?
Do you notice I wavered slightly on the words then? I just lost the rhythm for a fraction.
Ah, well, not at all. I mean, that's what we're here for, isn't it?
Yes.
Is there anything else before I call your taxi?
Well, yes, there is. Somebody in there mentioned that you had a table tennis table.
Indeed we do, yes. It is not in absolutely mint condition, but it could certainly be used in an emergency.
That's my favourite line in the entire series.
Courtyard where there is, of course, ample parking. Polly, Mr. Hutchison, may I introduce Polly Sherman, who is with us at the moment?
Now, Polly Sherman, because Pippa Sherman was a wonderful friend of mine in, well, I won't say when, but she is the godmother of my daughter by Connie, whose name is Cynthia.
Very nice girl, very bright. She's a fully qualified painter, you know.
Oh, really?
Yes. Good morning. Good morning, ladies. Good morning. We do like to have girls of that caliber to help us out. It does add a certain... Well, would you care to partake of lunch now?
Well, look, well, sure, it's not yet...
Oh,
is it?
goodness me, we don't worry about things like that here. No fear. I mean, this is a hotel, not a borstal.
What?
Have you? It's not 1/2 yet.
I was just saying to Mr. Hutchison, dear, this is a hotel, not a borstal.
I think I should have given that point and mouthing of Inspector more energy.
No, dear, not necessary.
What?
Explain later, but I must look after Mr. Hutchison now.
See? A little bit more frantic. Should have been.
Omelette.
Yes, and all on the plate, please, not on the tablecloth.
Excuse me, you're not by any chance the Duke of Kent, are you?
No, you got the wrong person there. Yes.
Mr. Hutchison, you've ordered, have you?
Oh, yes, I'm...
Now, that was good. You see, the transition from Bernie muttering to me coming in, that's what good comedy's about. The rhythm was never disturbed and beat was never lost.
Well, see what at the floor, then.
Now, this scene coming up lasts 15 minutes, and I'm really proud of it. It's got some great comedy acting in it.
Nowadays in hotels...
A lot of what?
Yes, I'll just have a cheese salad, please.
What?
Yes, I only eat fresh vegetables, you see. I'll just have a cheese salad.
Well, we could always do the omelette without the peas.
Oh, no. I always feel...
You see the speed with which he picks up his cues and always with energy.
And might I suggest that in future you avail yourself of sufficient quantities of the fresh article?
Look, we've been... Yes, good idea, yes. Now, something to drink?
Yes, I'll have a ginger beer, please.
A ginger beer.
And a glass of fresh water.
Fresh
water, yes.
Mr. Hutchison, telephone call for you at reception.
Telephone? Oh, dear. Oh.
Clever.
Now, just look at all of this. You see, if you read this on the script, on the page, you wouldn't think there's anything funny in it.
No.
But you give it to two guys like Andrew and Jimmy Cousins, and they make great comedy out of it.
Is there anywhere you'd like me to sit?
Okay.
I'm in room 7.
Oh, yes, please, here. You both up, all right, room 7.
No.
Yes, please, I show you.
No, look, I want a table.
A table?
For one.
Oh, table 1. Oh, please, yes, here. It's table 1.
And think about this scene, there's no jokes in it.
Table 1.
It's just character.
Thank you.
See? Right. So sorry, but I think you say for room and I do it, for I am not one to know it easily.
I'm sorry.
No, it's my fault.
Well, I'll try the patty and the lamb casserole.
You room 10.
You see, never a beat missed.
Yes.
No, this table 1.
Now, this is one of these hotel rules that are instituted solely for the benefit of the staff.
Please, so sorry. Yes, 7 is what I think you say. Come si dice in inglés, pero solamente puedo ver los números cuando los tengo delante.
The patty and the lamb.
Sì, patty lamba.
Screwed
Sì, patty lamba.
Good flow there, good flow of movement.
Fresh water. What are you doing there? Well, you can't sit there, it's taken.
I love those outrageous takes.
Well, you're in room 7, aren't you?
Yes, but the waiter said table 5.
Well, this isn't table 5. Would you come over here, please? I mean, this is table
The system is broken down.
Well, he's hopeless, isn't he? You might as well ask the cat. Now, come on, settle down.
That's a line my mother used to say.
Would you sit down, please? Thank you.
I hate to trespass further on your valuable time, but might I look at the wine list?
Now?
Weary forbearance. Jimmy did it better than anyone.
Could I have an ashtray, please?
It's funny to see all these cigarettes being smoked, isn't it?
Thank you. I'll have a bottle of the Alex Cotton 65.
The what?
The Alex Cotton 65.
Ah, the Corton. But of course, my pleasure.
Basil spots the chance of a little bit of profit on that particular bottle of wine.
I hope everything was to your satisfaction.
Yes, well, your earpiece was very greasy. I've wiped it out for you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, dreadfully greasy it was. I don't know who's been using it.
Now, you see how Bernie filled in there by muttering just before Connie came in. He just filled in what could have been a tiny moment of nothing.
An ice bucket?
Yes, well, this ginger beer is distinctly warm.
Polly, an ice bucket for Mr. Hutchison, please. Thank you. There we are, the Corton 65.
Now, we were never quite sure, Jimmy and I, what was going to happen. And actually, what happened here, this was okay. This was what we'd done in rehearsal. And then turning my back was what we'd done. But we had no idea what was going to happen next, which was the cork broke. And I was expecting it to pour. But there was still cork caught in it. I wasn't clever enough to do that, you see. So this is ad-libbed, of course. It doesn't bother Jimmy at all. He just goes on acting beautifully. Now we think it's going to pour. I still to this day don't know what happened because I didn't have time to stop and look because that would have slowed it down too much. So I had to go on. Jimmy was there just reacting naturally. I had no idea what was going on at this point. And still it doesn't pour, and then... Now, that's a joke given by God. We couldn't have done that another time if we'd tried 100 times. It was pure luck that it came out so funnily.
This is corked.
I just uncorked it. Didn't you see me?
What?
Look.
No.
No, you see, I took it out of the bottle. That's how I managed to get the wine out of the bottle into your glass.
I don't mean that. I mean the wine is corked. The wine has reacted with the cork.
And so?
The wine has reacted with the cork.
Look at the energy in this.
Gone bad? May I?
He's not screaming, but the energy is just wonderful. Occasionally, I think back to audience acting can be funnier than anything you do face to the audience. Although I'm not sure that gesture was quite right.
I hope you're all enjoying our meals. Thank you. Excuse me, table 5. Are you having the lamb or the mackerel?
The lamb.
I'll have another one standing by, just in case.
Again, beautiful timing on the doors.
Polly, would you get Mr. Hutchison his main course, please? So sorry to keep you waiting. Mr. Hutchison will be with you in just one moment. Thank you. Yes, dear?
How are you getting on with your hotel inspector?
Oh, fine.
He sells spoons.
I don't think that reaction is right.
Sorry?
I made too much of it.
I listened in on his phone call. He works for a cutlery firm, but he specialises in spoons.
The completely flat way that she gives me this information is wonderful. If she kind of ratcheted it up or made it more edgy, it wouldn't have been as funny.
Try what on?
Pretending he's a hotel inspector, do we hire television sets, fresh peas, ice buckets?
Basil, it was your mistake.
Now, you let me handle that.
Basil! This whole inspector business was in your own imagination. It's nothing to do with him. There is no excuse for rudeness. Do you understand? Do you understand?
Yes!
Good.
Still can't let it go, though, can he?
Not yet, Major.
Look at the lovely movement here. So deliberate and calm, but it keeps the movement going and the energy up.
I beg your pardon? I understand you're in the spoon trade.
Oh, well, yes.
Ah,
yes.
fascinating, fascinating. How absorbing for you.
Yes, well, as much
So much more interesting than being a hotel inspector.
Tiny beat late on the entrance there by Connie.
I didn't order that.
Is there something we can get you, Mr. Hutchison? A tea cosy for your pepper pot, perhaps?
No. I changed the order, you see.
What seems to be the trouble?
Well, I thought Mr. Hutchison ordered an omelette.
No, he went off it, Polly, so we changed the order. It's perfectly simple.
Well, I'm sorry, but I wasn't told.
Well, I told Chef, so he should have told you.
Well, he didn't.
Well, is that my fault?
No, is it mine?
No, it is.
What?
It's the chef's fault.
I beg your pardon?
Well, clearly, in a case like this, where the order's been changed...
Wonderful rhythms here.
It's his responsibility.
You want to run the place?
Do what?
You want to come and run the hotel?
Eh?
Right, Mr. Hutchison's taking over, Polly, so I'll have the omelette. I'm sure with his natural charm and wide experience, we no more problems. Come on, can't sit around all day. There's lots to be done.
No.
Haven't you?
What is going on, Basil?
Hello, dear.
Well?
Is that better, Mr. Hutchison?
What?
Is that better?
Oh, yeah, thank you, yes.
Good.
His change of mood there was wonderful, going from irritation to sort of bemusement and calming down.
Thank you, Basil. I'll deal with this. Thank you, Polly. Now, Mr.
Now, you see, I did order the omelette in the first place, but then I changed my mind.
I see. Well, I'll just go in the kitchen and find out what's happening.
Thank you.
Now, this little bit of mime coming up where I reach for the bottle and it's not there, I could have done that for longer and not look so quickly. It would have been better.
The bottle.
Yes.
Where is it?
Okay.
Donde es...
Oh, I take it. I take it.
Now, when he makes that gesture with the hand, he gives the audience the idea that he took it back into the kitchen, which makes them, I think, very positive about why there's the bottle that he actually opened on the table by Jimmy Cousins. So I think that gesture wasn't quite right.
I'm sorry, there's an order for a patty for this table.
Oh, dear me, things do seem to be going wrong today, don't they?
Hello, Sybil. Taking care of things, are you?
Yes, thank you,
Good.
Basil.
Everything all right, then?
Well, it appears that I'm
We're
being...
just sorting it out, thank you, Basil.
That's funny. You didn't order patty maison.
No, I did not. I ordered...
I love that kind of stirring. And then just as you wound people up, you walk off, leaving them to sort it out. Now he opens again. It's quite nice that I don't see the bottle until, of course, it comes out. And it comes out nicely this time, and now I see it. Could have taken longer there.
How did you do that?
What?
But where did you get it?
Where did I get it?
That's right. I mean, how did you get it?
Well, the waiter opened it for me.
The waiter opened it for you?
Yes.
I've told you about him, haven't I?
It should have been clearer that I had the corkscrew in my hand.
Is it?
I did not order a lamb casserole.
No, he didn't. He did not order one, Polly, so why has he got one?
Because Mrs. Fawlty told me to give him one.
I know how she feels.
I've got one behind me.
This is really good performing. The rhythms here are just great, and Bernie holds it together. Just watch him now.
Want to run the place?
No, I just
Right, well,
want to cheat.
shut up, then.
I beg your pardon.
I'll get you a cheese salad, Mr.
And don't listen to anyone, just get him a cheese salad. See?
Excuse me. I've changed my mind. I do not want the cheese salad. I wish to cancel it. I'm not used to being spoken to like that, Mr. Fawlty, and I've no wish to continue my luncheon.
Well, I do apologise if what I said just now seemed a trifle brusque.
Brusque? It was rude.
Now he's lifted it right up.
Well, I'm deeply sorry if it came over like that. I mean, nothing could have been further from my mind.
You told me to shut up.
No, he told me to shut up.
Now this is brilliant.
He said it to me.
Oh, no, I was looking at...
This is as good as anything in any of the series. But it's held together by Bernie's head movements.
Talking to her?
What?
You see, he was looking at you, but talking to me, wasn't he?
Wasn't I? What?
So you weren't being rude, were you, Mr. Fawlty?
Absolutely not. You see, me? Yes.
Yeah, but if you say shut up to somebody, that's the one you want to shut up, isn't it?
Well, not necessarily.
He's wonderful. He's absolutely wonderful.
Ah, there, you see how easily these misunderstandings occur? Oh, yes, I do. So, one cheese salad then, please, Polly.
And it's quite good. At the end of that sequence, or that kind of sequence, you often get a lull, and we managed not to have a lull. We kept the energy going.
I'm so sorry. He's from Barcelona. I trust your patio was satisfactory?
Yes, thank you.
Oh, good, good. The chef buys it himself, you know.
Buys it?
Oh, yes, insists on it. I imagine the Corton complimented it delightfully?
Yes, it's very good.
Ah, excellent.
More like a 66, really.
Is it?
Well, lots of body.
Oh. Yes, quite right. Well, it's always a pleasure to meet someone who appreciates the boudoir of the grape. I'm afraid most of the people we get in here don't know a Bordeaux from a claret.
Bordeaux is a claret.
Oh, Bordeaux is a claret, yes, but they wouldn't know that. No, you obviously drink a lot.
I love the way Basil digs himself graves.
I mean, that doesn't mean you're... does it? I mean, some people drink it by the crate, but that's not being a connoisseur, that's just plain sloshed. Oh, Bordeaux's one of the clarets, all right.
What?
Oh, yes.
Andrew's a genius. That way of running out there just cracks me up.
I'm down here on business with a couple of colleagues, and we are not in the wine trade.
Ah, it's just that you're obviously so expert.
Oops, penny drop.
Oh, but you are.
No, I'm not.
Oh, yes, you are.
I am not an expert.
Three of you?
What?
Three of you?
Yes, there are three of us. Well, the other two aren't here. They're staying at another hotel.
Right. So, it's all right, is it?
What?
Well, I mean, things in general. I mean, the wine's really good.
Yes.
And the pate was all right.
Yes, I
and
said so.
The casserole?
I haven't tasted it yet.
Jimmy is a master. The bemusement, the irritation, the anger. It's just wonderful.
It's nice. I don't want the bloody thing. I sent it back once.
Yes, give it to me.
This, I fail to see how this sort of thing can happen.
There, I've torn it up. You'll never see it again.
Now, that plate should have been put in a better position so that the camera had a better shot of it.
So, there we are, sir. I'm so glad everything is to your satisfaction.
No, it is not. It is absolutely ridiculous. I mean, you are supposed to be running a hotel.
My, that does no good.
Yes, I've had the omelette and
I should have glanced at Jimmy over here at that moment to indicate that my concern was that he was listening into this conversation.
It wasn't as though I'd ordered an elephant here.
So I should be directing my attention to him at least twice on two occasions, and I didn't do it.
He's running a hotel.
That's better.
Your behaviour is totally incorrect.
Is there anything else?
And see, we're really going for it. I'm not holding him gently, and he's really fighting me. That's when it gets funny, I think. You see, if I was holding back, and that fall into the plate. I mean, he didn't flinch. He went straight for it. That's fabulous comedy acting.
Yes, please.
Thank you, Bernie.
He fainted. Got a bit of cheese.
Give me the cheese.
Well, I was giving him a bit of a pat on the back, and he sort of moved just as I was...
I love those excuses, giving him a pat on the back and he sort of moved.
I can handle it. I can handle it.
It's schoolboy stuff, isn't it?
Right, obviously I can't handle it. I'm just a great saber-toothed tart, so I let my husband do it. Oh, I'm so sorry to have left you. I trust you enjoyed your meal?
Yes, thank you. I was
wondering...
wondering...
The casserole was really good, was it?
Well, it was adequate.
Oh, quite, yes, exactly. I'm afraid our chef at lunch today is not our regular. Incidentally, I'm sorry about that poor chap choking himself like that.
I was wondering if you had a telephone I might use.
Oh, yes, please. Don't know how he managed to do it, but... Thank you. Ah, there he is. Good. Ah, Mr. Hutchison, there you are. What a frightful shame about that bit of cheese getting stuck at the...
Mr. Hutchison, incidentally, because Alan Hutchison is, in real life, my oldest Cambridge friend.
Oh, fine. I'm afraid it's a little bit of a mess.
Now, the sound effect on that's in the wrong place.
Well, that lie down seems to have done you some good.
That's better.
Sorry about this.
I don't think my reactions to being hit are quite realistic enough. I mean, I shouldn't be in too much pain.
I'm not a violent man, Mr. Fawlty.
And when I come up now, I don't think I quite act this right.
I'm insulted and then attacked. I prefer to rely on my own mettle than call the police.
Do you?
Yes, I do. Now stand up like a man. Come on.
Bit of trouble with the old leg, eh?
Come on! Yeah.
Occasional lines out of vision of funny.
Absolutely, yes. I've been looking for that.
Yes, I would just like to say that this hotel is extremely inefficient and badly run, and you are a very rude and discourteous man, Mr. Fawlty. Have I said something funny, Mr. Fawlty?
Well, sort of pithy, I suppose.
Really? Oh, really? Well, here's the punchline.
Now, the camera shot should have been wider there because you kind of missed the impact because it's too close.
You've handled that then, have you, Basil?
And, of course, Prue does those sort of lines better than anyone.
Incidentally, I don't know if you realise, but he's a regular customer of ours. Oh, he loves it here. It's his second home.
Again, I don't think I'm playing this quite right. I don't think I played dialogue against being injured before, and I'm sure I could have found a better way of doing it.
Satisfied about something, or the fighting's real. You know, and
This is all right now.
We'd love to offer you dinner here tonight as our guest to show our gratitude.
What?
A dinner tonight, would you?
No, I can't tonight, thank you.
Tomorrow night?
I should be leaving tomorrow, I'm sorry.
Desperation.
Beg your pardon?
£50, not to mention it.
£50?
So 60, not to write about it, you know, I mean, articles, books, letters.
Well, I'm afraid I really don't.
Oh, please. It's taken us 12 years to build this place.
This is where he does distaste so funnily, too. Look, so uncomfortable.
I shouldn't have mentioned it. Oh, what have I done?
No, I love it, of course, when Basil gets into these moments of insanity, but they always come out of fear. Everything he does is out of fear. Usually of Sybil, but not.
I sell outboard motors. All right?
You're not an inspector.
No?
Not on the side.
No?
Swear to God.
I tell you, I've nothing to do with it.
Thank you.
He does this sort of distaste so wonderfully, Jim.
I can never...
The moment that someone who up to now has occupied Basil's attention 100%, the moment he turns out not to be important, he's forgotten. And the gentleman, the beard, was in Life Abroad in Tunisia and was walking out at that time with Miss Carol Cleveland, Peter Brett. Now, this is wonderful.
They want to say adios. He wants to...
No, that's okay. That's good. But what is absolute genius is the way that Andrew paused this. Look at the rhythm there in that briefcase. Shaking it is very good. Under his arm. Spin him round and push him out. Wonderful stuff. But I think Bernie could have taken a little longer before he walked off. And now, of course, the punchline.
Gentlemen, and what can I do for you three gentlemen?
One of my very favourite episodes. Because, as I say, and I'm boasting, the acting in there is just sensational. Oh, Mr. Walt, I was forgetting that character. That's after Mr. Nicholas Walt, proprietor of one of the finest artist material shops in Covent Garden, and a very good friend of mine. I noticed that at this point we kind of changed the joke on the letters by going from letters dropping off to anagrams. And I don't know when we decided to do that, but obviously we shot all of them at the same time at the beginning. There's a lot of film in this episode, and you might be interested to know that all the filming for the first series was done in a week before we ever got in the studio. And what I notice about this episode is that perhaps the irony is that of the two episodes most liked by the British public, which I think are Gourmet Night and the Germans, they're the episodes that have more things in them that I don't personally like. And for example, this setup here, that the car doesn't work very well, it's very laboured. It takes much, much longer than it needs. And it's then sort of compounded by the dialogue with Prue Scales, with Sybil, who tells me to take the car into the garage to get it fixed. So it's not necessary. It's overkill. It's sledgehammer time.
Where's the bill? No, not my bill. I own the place. I don't pay bills. Where's my wife? She's not here. She is there.
Oh, never mind, never mind.
It would be better if Manuel had denied a couple more times that Sybil was around, because then he would have deserved better the punishment that was coming up.
Yes. Oh, Andre, thank
you for calling. Kurt's marvellous. We're absolutely delighted with him. Really, Andre, he's wonderful.
This Basil's wife. This Basil. This smack on head.
Now, that is very funny, I think, but it's only funny from an acting point of view because it's done absolutely neutrally, without any anger or irritation. It's completely factual. That's what makes it funny. And if I'd been angry when I'd done it, it wouldn't have been funny. Now, this little bit of business that comes up here, where I sort of tiptoe around and try and see whether Sybil can see where I'm going, because I'm supposed to go and mend the car, whereas in fact I want to go back into the kitchen and get something to eat. It doesn't really work. We make too much of it. I could have just gone straight into the kitchen. And what is more, my movements in the background actually distract from what Sybil's saying on the phone, which is quite an important bit of plot.
Really? I'd love to.
Hello.
Hello.
Now, this scene isn't too bad, but it doesn't have the lovely, effortless flow that we have, for example, in the Hotel Inspectors.
Good, Mr. Fawlty? Superb, Kurt.
For you, Mr. Fawlty?
Oh, thank you, Polly.
Are you going to do the car?
In a moment, my little piranha fish. What's this for?
I've just sold a sketch.
What, for money?
I bought it, Mr. Fawlty.
You see, that was a fraction late, that queuing there.
Oh, come on.
No, thank you.
Oh, please, I bought it to thank you.
No, honestly.
Don't you like it?
Too much, but not when I'm well.
Now, this is important plot, obviously, but this is where we begin to see that there's a potential problem with the alcohol so far as Kurt is concerned. Kurt, played by Steve Plytus.
Well worth 50p anyway.
Yes, do you win a bun if you guess what it is or something?
It's Manuel.
I always feel that we ought to see the picture that Basil's looking at, that somehow something's missing without that close-up. But of course, it's very hard to get that kind of close-up in television. You'd have to shoot it afterwards when the audience had gone.
Are you still here, Basil?
No, I went a couple of minutes ago, dear, but I expect I'll be back shortly.
Oh, no, Manuel. Look, like this.
Oh, I like that. Will you do me one?
Really, of Manuel?
Yes, look nice on Basil's bedside table.
2 in a day. That's as many as Van Gogh sold in a lifetime.
Ah, but he didn't have Manuel as a model, eh?
So the last 8 to 10 lines in that scene were pretty redundant. We could have done without it because we've actually established, and in future scenes established, his liking for Manuel. And this again, is this really necessary? He pretends to take the car to the garage and then takes it round the corner. It's sledgehammer time.
I told you he's one of the best.
Now, on the right here, we've got playing Andre Moran, and it's a lovely performance. It's so simple and relaxed and charming, and there's no major laughs or funny lines in it, but it just perfectly complements what's going on.
Big wheel to run around in when he's got a motor, or he'll get like a big bad-tempered tomato.
I believe we were discussing the gourmet evening, dear.
Do you know what?
I think I'm a little bit too tight in this scene. I think I could have started at a slightly lower key and not been quite so irritable.
Better, darling.
You're embarrassing Andre.
No, dear, I'm embarrassing you. Look at that.
Well, I better go and have a word with the guests. Why don't you have another vat of wine, dear?
That's a line that went down in history, apparently.
Well, it tasted a bit off to me, Fawlty.
Well, it's made with fresh mushrooms, Major.
Ah, that would explain it.
Good evening. Everything to your satisfaction?
Well, I don't...
I think this is a pretty funny scene, but I think that the problem with it is in the writing. I think that we should have given the father, Geoffrey Segal, playing Mr. Heath, more to do. And the boy is extremely good, Tony Page, and his mother is terrific too. That's Elizabeth Benson. But when she speaks to the husband, I think that we should have directed her differently and not made that shut up to her husband so strong, or maybe cut the shut up and actually written the scene so that the father was a little bit more involved in it, but kept getting slapped down, but not in such a hard and obvious way. There's also a couple of moments when I think the lines that we wrote for Tony Page are just slightly too rude to be really believable.
Is there something we can get you instead, Sonny?
I'd like some bread and salad cream.
To eat? Well, there's the bread and there's the mayonnaise.
I said salad cream, stupid.
You see, I think he doesn't have to say stupid there. I don't quite buy that he would say that. Maybe I'm wrong. But when Basil now goes into this tirade, which is all about people not appreciating the benefits of fresh food, it seems to me slightly forced and that it doesn't quite come out of the situation properly. So I think Connie and I should have done another draft of this scene.
He's a genius with it. He can unscrew the cap like Robert Carrier. It's a treat to watch. And then, right in the thing. None on the walls. Magic. Mind you, he's a wizard with a...
What I notice here, actually, is that I'm also using a slightly different voice or accent from what I usually use. And I realize now, watching it 25 years later, or 50 years later, or 100, whatever it is, that I'm actually influenced in the way I'm speaking it by the way that I used to play a character in Python called Mr. Praline, who went to the Wizard Chocolate Company and went into the pet shop to complain about the parrot. It crept in, that little bit of accent, without my noticing it.
Well, not on gourmet night. There won't be none of these proles. Well...
Andre thinks Thursday nights would be best.
Thursdays?
I think so.
Right, and on all the other nights, we'll just have a big trough of baked beans and garnish it with a couple of dead dogs.
I don't think dead dogs is right either. It's all about, you know, baked beans and salad cream. There should have been something better than dead dogs. Something about the kind of food that gets served when people are being very lazy about cooking.
No, she can't.
Yes, she can. Yes, she can.
That's good timing,
You
that.
can write the advertisement in the Echo. Only don't make it too toffee-nosed, Basil. We don't want to put people off.
I just want to keep the riff-raff away, dear.
Well, good luck, my old friend. It's good to have you down here.
Thank you for, well, you know.
Don't mention it. Nice to have met you, Manuel.
He's my...
I think this is a nice little scene, and it tells us all we need to know.
You don't trust.
And would have allowed me, if I'd been smart enough, to make one or two cuts in other parts of this script where we're setting this stuff up. Because in this scene, everything we need to know is set up, except the predilection for alcohol. That's quite well set up, the early scene.
Oh.
Now, this little stuff here with Andrew, with Manuel, that, you see, I think that was too complicated a movement. I should just have rubbed it on his head and given it to him without hitting him, because I'd hit him previously, and hitting him the second time is less funny as a result.
Give it to me, give it to me. And go.
Well, Basil, guess who just called to cancel at 12 minutes past 7?
Who?
The Coosters.
What, all four?
We use the name Cooster because some people, Collie and I, had invited to dinner, cancelled at the last moment, so we thought we'd remind them.
Our grand opening dinner.
Never mind, never mind.
Never mind. There's 4 people, Basil. Shall we feed them in the kitchen?
But think who those 4 are. Colonel and Mrs. Hall, both JPs, and Lionel Twitchin, one of Torquay's leading Rotarians.
That'll put us on the map.
He's this year's treasurer, dear.
I should never have let you write that advert. Fancy putting no riff-raff.
When you're presenting...
Now, that line is a very good one, and I think would have been better if riff-raff had not been mentioned in the earlier scene.
He and Manuel are getting the wine from the cellar.
Right. Ah, this is what it's all about. You two, you're supposed to be in your rooms.
What?
You're not allowed down here tonight, remember?
Oh, doesn't it look pretty? What are you cooking?
I'll send you up a menu with your bread and cheese. Now, get up, get up.
They're here.
What?
The Halls are here.
Right! Go to your rooms! Go to your rooms!
Mr. Fawlty. Mr. Fawlty, I'm very upset.
I like the way that's set up. We know something's going on. We might guess what it is. Now, what's interesting here is that one of the best-loved jokes in Fawlty Towers, which is Basil fainting, is, I'm afraid, totally misunderstood by everyone who's ever seen it because, and it is entirely, according to my fault, it's not set up properly. When Basil faints because he cannot remember Mr. Twitchin's name, it's not actually because he can't remember Mr. Twitchin's name. He can, but he's talking to a man whose head is constantly twitching. And he doesn't like to say, this is Mr. Twitchin to someone whose head is twitching because that might annoy that person. So that's actually what the joke is.
Super. The way those stripes go up and down, it's really super. How much did that cost then? Who are? I mean, I don't know your name.
I think this is...
What is it?
We all identify with these moments of terrible social embarrassment. We can't remember somebody's name.
May I introduce my wife?
I remember what Graham Chapman told me on one occasion when he was rather embarrassed he forgot his own brother's name.
May I introduce Mrs. Hall?
That's very nicely done, I think.
Oh, sorry. Didn't see you down there. Don't get up.
I think that's very good. And that's Anne Way on the left, who I was watching a few nights ago because I rewatched Clockwise. And Anne was one of the 3 batty women that was shown around by Alison Steadman in that marvellous film written by Michael Frayn.
Say that? What? I don't know.
2 small, dry sherries.
Oh, I see what you mean. I'm sorry. Ah, Mr. and Mrs. Twitchin. Good evening. Welcome to Fawlty.
Now, here we got on the left, Richard Caldecott is a great master of farce. I've seen him on stage several times, and he's got that marvellous, easy, upper-middle-class smoothness about him, but he's also a great farceur. He grafts onto that very, very funny comic business. And on the right, we've got Betty Huntley-Wright, who's playing Mrs. Twitchin. I quite like that little bit of business that Connie did there, just showing how absolutely alarmed she is. And she forgets for once to be well-mannered when she's helping the lady take her coat off for her.
I'm not having shrimps tonight, Polly.
Wrap.
Now, would you...
His toast! The herrings.
What are you on about?
He's pickled the onions, and he's smashed the eggs in his cups under the table.
It's so nice doing these commentaries and being reminded of just how good Connie was as an actress. Just watch the way she does this little thing here. That little squeak as she jumps. Now, this is, I say, this is the famous scene when they asked to be introduced and he can't remember Twitchin's name, or that's what most people believe, but the joke is supposed to be, as I just said, he remembers the name is Twitchin, and just when Alan Cuthbertson twitches, he has to find some way of not saying Twitchin.
What?
To drink?
I didn't catch the name.
Oh, you didn't catch it? What a rotten bit of luck. Well, fine, thank you.
No, we still don't know the name.
Oh, Fawlty. Basil
Yes,
Fawlty.
No, there.
Oh, there.
Now, Alan Cuthbertson's really good here. The energy and the pace and the speed with which he picks up the cues, it just keeps the pressure on me. He never misses a beat, so the pressure never comes off me, which means that I never have a moment to think, so it's much more believable because I don't have a moment to think that I come up with these ridiculous lines and excuses. I like lines, so I feel better for that.
Would you care to join us?
Oh, thank you very much.
Here we are.
Would you like to see the menu?
Yes, what is it?
Please put
I love this bottle gag.
the bottle down.
What is it?
Kurt is drunk.
And the timing's good. It would have been too easy to have dropped it on Connie's line. It's much better that I waited.
Right.
He's trying to be calm.
Sorry.
Now, ideally, that howl would have been done on the wide shots with the guests in the foreground so that they could have turned and we could have seen them turn. Similarly, then, when he hits the tray, it would have been much better if we'd been on the wide shot just a fraction before so that they could have responded in the wide shot instead of cutting to their reaction.
They invented it. Right. Give that to me, Kurt. Come on, give me that bottle.
Now go away.
Now, when you're doing physical comedy, as I said in the wedding party sketch, you've got to go for it, really. And I like the way that he really shoves me and that I really am pushed backwards instead of having to fake it.
I want Manuel.
Well, I'm sure we can arrange something. Now, can I have the bottle?
He's so sweet.
Yes, he is sweet, I know, yes.
Now, when I get pushed back, we do this rather well because my head goes back into the mousse, but you don't really see quite that it's the mousse. I wish we'd had a tighter shot of my hair being pushed into the mousse. Because in television, you don't have the time to do it, because it would be funny now in this shot if I had pink mousse on my hair, but it's actually on the other side of my head and doesn't really show. In a movie, of course, you could do it because you're shooting everything from different points of view with lots of breaks in between. You can fix things like that.
This is your fault, okay? You only had to be civil to him.
Civil?
Nice!
No, you don't understand. It's not enough. He want to kiss me.
Oh, what's one little...
Mr. Fawlty, go on, Andre. He can do the cooking.
He's home tonight. He's home tonight.
You see, this is the wonderful use of having one sane person in a comedy. because they can hold it together and come up with suggestions and discuss what should be done and calm everyone down. They can give an order to what would otherwise perhaps become a bit of a mess.
No, I don't think we will. We're nearly ready to order.
I'll be back in a moment.
No. So you can't do the lobster? No, right, I see, but Andre, the tornadoes. Yes, I'm sorry. Yes. Shh. Yes, of course I want the duck. That's marvellous, but...
Slightly mistimed that. I think I'm getting too tight physically.
That's it. Thank you, Andre.
I could have taken it down a fraction more. It would have been better if I'd been 15% more relaxed on that. Now you see that the moose on the hair is kind of funny, isn't it?
What you're doing?
We've got to change the menu.
Why? Why?
Listen, he's out there. He's out. He's flat out. So Andre's...
Who is?
What?
Who is out?
Kurt, who do you think? Henry Kissinger?
I noticed that Henry Kissinger keeps cropping up. I'd forgotten we had an obsession about him.
Inebriated. Got it?
I don't believe it.
Neither do I.
I like the recap there of soused and pickled and potted.
No, it's not a dream. We're stuck with it. Right. Andre's doing the cooking. I'll collect it in the car.
What's he cooking?
Duck.
Duck?
Duck.
Duck?
You know, duck.
I think I should have done it one less time, but it is, I think, funny to come running into the room like that. It's outrageous and ridiculous, but sometimes in comedy, it's funny to go over the top, if only you can sort of take the audience with you.
Me, there is one small thing. I'm afraid you were given the wrong menus. This is tonight's menu.
What?
Yes, I'm afraid the chef changed his mind and forgot to tell us. He's like that. Brilliant, but temperamental.
What? You've changed everything?
I'm afraid so. Yes, it wasn't good enough, so he just chucked it away. He's such a perfectionist.
The lobster.
It's a very well done scene. Just the taking of the menus, the rhythms there, visually, very, very satisfactory.
This is your new menu.
Duck with orange, duck with cherries, duck surprise.
What's duck surprise?
That's duck without orange or cherries.
I mean, is this all there is, duck?
He's terribly good, Alan Cuthbertson. He has exactly the right degree of anger.
Duck? Well, if you don't like duck, you're rather stuck.
It's one of those moments when a rhyme makes a line funnier.
So, that's 4 ducks, is it?
Oh, you were right. Oh. Now, he's getting this duck from Andre.
Yes, but I don't know what vegetables he's put on.
3 salad mousses, Polly, and 1 mullet with mustard sauce.
Now, this is a good scene. This frantic here is very good teamwork, this scene.
Vegetables back.
Same as the other menu, dear.
Andre's not doing any.
No, you do them. You and Polly. Mustard sauce.
We should have had Sybil stand in a slightly different position because she's blocked by Connie's head. Otherwise, it's very nicely done, this.
And that's 4 tablespoons. Come on. Right.
Now, this is good because it establishes that the food, elements of the food are really, really good. Now, I love this little bit of vaudeville here. We just switch the plates once.
Change the plates. Change.
That was Andrew's idea, that. We know what's going to happen, but we still enjoy it. And it needs to go on a long time before it gets funnier. You see, now Basil can come in and change it again.
I don't know what he sees in you.
Now, this is very, very good. I love this bit of vaudeville where, without a word, they simply change places. It's, of course, absurd. It doesn't make any sense. One doesn't believe it, but somehow it works.
Everything all right?
Yes,
Oh, good. Mrs. Tritton?
Yes, it's...
He's got it in his hair.
How is it, dear?
Rather good, surprisingly.
I like that because that just reminds us that Kurt actually is a good cook and what he's prepared is okay. It's just that Basil happens to have forgotten something.
Oh, I think I'm going to be sick.
Yes, it is an unusual taste, isn't it?
It's not cooked, you ignoramus.
What are you trying to do to us, Fawlty? You mean that's raw?
Oh, would you prefer a cooked one?
I can't even have a cooked one.
Oh, get your cooked one.
You see, his timing on, of course, she'd prefer a cooked one. It's a very small thing, but the line is said with perfection.
Kurt, listen. What do we do?
Now, this is interesting because obviously what happens is that Kurt vomits onto the plate. And for some reason, they wouldn't let us show that. And it doesn't strike me as being that offensive. So we had to cut away early. It seemed one strange. It's about the only time I remember one of the top executives making a decision like that I didn't agree with.
Have you chosen yet, Major? Colonel? Have you chosen your wine?
Oh, yes, Chablis, please.
Thank you.
Waitress,
Yes?
there's a hair in my mousse.
Well, don't talk too loud. Everybody will want one.
What?
Now, there's the famous car, which I'm told is an Austin 1300 estate.
I'm so sorry about that. The mullet's on its way.
And this stuff was all shot in Harrow. In fact, it's at 294 Preston Road, Harrow. Although they were very, very good when they put the signs up. They've got a valid Torquay phone number up there.
Mr. Fawlty, you are a beautiful black for
Now, we shot this, you see, this was the first time I'd ever worked with Andre, because we shot this scene before we ever got into the studio to rehearse and record, so it was nice to work with him because he's so good that the rhythms of the scene, that little scene, were very, very easily established. And I like this here because the problem that he has starting the car here, we just need to do that once to remind the audience. And that's just the right amount. We don't need more than that.
But no good?
No, it's very good.
Such a good performance by Ella. And Anne Way is just wonderful. Now, that was too violent, that move. That should have been a more gentle move. It wasn't quite believable. It needed to be sort of slower and more servile. Now, I think there's a nice bit of physical comedy coming up here, and there's one particularly brilliant thing. I don't know how Andrew did it, but I'll just point it out. Now, the timing here is good. The timing here is really good, you see.
Let's go! Yes, you're right!
Now, that's good, but how on earth did Andrew manage to get the duck on his foot? I mean, that's extraordinarily skillful. Maybe they teach it in acting classes or schools. You know, today we're going to do getting the duck on your foot. That should have hit him on the head. It would have been funnier.
or something.
Andre, it's Sybil Fawlty. Well, I'm afraid he got trodden on.
The simplicity of that seems to be funny. We could have cut to this shot a little bit later. We didn't need to see me need the first few seconds of that shot. Now, this is a very nice moment, I think.
Sorry, so long. Try again.
That's what you need. You see the speed of this? This is cut very well because there's never a moment where it sags. And the switching of the dishes here, I always wonder if this is a bit plonky, if this is a little bit heavy-handed, but it's okay. It's okay, I think. In a movie, you'd probably find a better way of doing it. You see, could have taken the first 3 seconds off that shot. No, first 2 seconds, sorry. And shouting the abuse at the car, it's much, much funnier that shouting is in the distance.
I'm just a girl who can't say no. I'm in a terrible fix.
I love the way Connie does that. She just has the right moment of embarrassment before she starts, and then she goes for it. And this is the famous beating the car scene. And several things wrong with this, incidentally. The first is, in a moment, there's going to be a close-up of that. And we don't need that. I don't know why we had it. But the shouting, the fury at the car is much, much funnier because it's sort of distant. The other thing is, when he gives the car 1, 2, 3 to start, we should not have cut off the sound of the motor. Because obviously it's not going to start if he's not trying to start it. So he says 1, 2, 3, and when we were mixing the sound, we stopped the sound of the starter, that noise, over the 1, 2, 3, which makes no sense at all, because how can it start if one's not turning the starter? Now, of course, I run off and get the branch, and the interesting thing here, And it's one of the odd things about comedy is it's so much about technique, is that when we started practicing this, I couldn't find the right branch. The first one was too rigid, the second one was too floppy. It was only when I found that one that it became really funny.
I can't say no.
And we could have come to that shot about 2 or 3 seconds later, too, just to keep the pace going. But that's good. That has a nice...
Any sign of the duck?
Oh, it's just coming.
That's very good. That's a lovely, simple little scene, and the rhythms are very good, and we never missed a beat. And this is funny. You see, we could have come to that shot 3 or 4 seconds later.
His crate of brown ale and...
Now, this is where Prue is just wonderful with that awful laugh.
Look who's here, and he's
Okay, Polly.
Okay.
Got the sauces?
Got them.
Right.
Now, this is a famous moment, but I have to tell you, I think I could have done it better. The trouble is, you only get one take. We probably, being the BBC, could only afford one trifle. So this is a good moment. I lift it up. I put it down. Unfortunately, I don't put it down quite cleanly. It should cover it up. Now I should wait longer. That's funny. And then I should have looked, and then... So I rushed it. But that is, I think, the best visual gag in any of the 12 programs. I'm just wondering if the duck might be there underneath the trifle.
Who's for trifle? What? Trifle for you?
I love the way he segues straight into offering them trifle.
Duck's off, sorry.
And that's all you need at that moment. It's almost a dying fall ending. It's not a big laugh, but it rounds it off nicely. So what I was saying about the dish was, if you want to go back and look at that bit again, when I put the dish down, it should have cleanly covered the trifle. Then I should have waited longer before I leaned down and peeped. And then it was okay from then on. This is the only Fawlty Towers that doesn't start with a shot of the hotel outside and an anagram, because this is the only program that starts somewhere else, in this case in the hospital where dear Sybil is waiting to have her ingrowing nail removed.
So you're sure you'll be all right?
What, Basil?
I said you're sure you'll be all right.
Will you get me my bed jacket?
Bed jacket.
In the drawer, the blue one, in the drawer.
I love this endless snapping and ordering, in which the main point is always trying to show that the other person is in some way at fault. Of course, no one ever admits that they're at fault, so no one can ever win the game. But I suppose it's a way of passing the time if there isn't anything any good on the television.
This one?
Is it blue?
Oh, it's bluish, I suppose.
I don't think that's a very good line. Just isn't funny or believable.
The mould off the cheddar this morning, so remind Chef.
Right.
And do try and find time to get the moose's head up.
Oh.
It's been sitting there.
There's something very believable about her just constantly reminding of things, which of course is carrying the underlying message that he's not competent. I think that's why we get so irritated when people remind us about things.
In it, Basil, it's nasty.
I think it must drive children mad when their parents remind them all the time, because it's saying you're not up to it, you need my help.
He's on it, and will you get me my telephone book, please?
I mean, it's not as if I don't have enough to do. I mean, I'm on my own. The Germans are arriving tomorrow.
I like the way that the Germans is just set up there plot-wise. The fact that it's part of a rather emotional complaint makes it look a lot less like a bit of plot, because when people say things that are plot without any kind of emotional attitude or without it being the integral part of an emotional interchange in a scene, it always stands out as plot for the simple reason that it has no emotion attached to it, and anything that's halfway decent in the way of the rest of the writing does have emotion. So when you have a line that's plonky, as we say in showbiz, it just stands out, and that often enables the audience, I think, at an unconscious level, as I've said before, to sort of think ahead and to be able to see what's going to come up.
There you are. Come along, out you go.
Now, this woman is so good. She's not really terribly rude. She's just brisk and in charge and not prepared to give any slack at all to laymen.
Now, pop that under your tongue. You still here?
Apparently.
The doctor's coming.
My God, a doctor? I mean, here in the hospital, whatever can we do?
I love this little speech because it always amuses me that sisters do speak about doctors in hospital with this awed respect and this sense of enormous, overwhelming importance, whereas that's really where you would expect to find them.
Oh, you know, do you? Well, that'll help. Well, anyway, just take care now, and if you can think of any more things for me to do, don't hesitate to call.
There's a little take there. Did you notice it? I stammered or stuttered, but fortunately it was covered up by the audience laugh. So thank you, audience.
Mr. Fawlty?
Now, that reaction is a dead steal from The Bank Dick with W.C. Fields. If you ever watch The Bank Dick, which is one of the 10 great comedies ever made, you will notice that, as I say, I stole.
Don't worry.
No, well, I'll try not to. Quite painful.
Yes.
I think that the audience might have laughed earlier there when he says quite painful, with that sort of false sense of being genuinely inquiring and solicitous, but we know perfectly well that he's actually enjoying it, but somehow the hand clap triggered the laugh. Now, this scene with dear Ballard Berkeley, I'm so proud of this scene. I think it's very well written, and he's just wonderful. We loved him to bits. He's one of the nicest men I've ever met in my life. Very, very sweet and kind, and completely unselfish, and having a wonderful time all the time. Just happy and enjoying life, provided he knew the cricket score.
Oh, she won't be away for long, will she?
No. Not unless there's a serious mistake.
You've always got Elsie to help you.
Who?
Elsie.
Well, she left a couple of years ago, Major.
Funny, I thought...
You see, what was so lovely about his performance, that when he got things wrong or misremembered or imagined something that had never actually happened, he was never thrown by it. He was never concerned by it. So we were never concerned for him. You know, if he'd been worried about it, I think we might have felt much more sympathy. But since he's so completely happy, it just doesn't bother us.
Because I took her to see India.
India?
At the Oval. Fine match. A marvellous finish. Now, Surrey had to get...
There's a lot in this speech. Listen carefully.
Borough hands or something. Women never came back.
What a shame.
And the strange...
There's a punchline to that in a moment.
She kept referring to the Indians as niggers. No.
Now, would one get away with that these days? I don't think so. I don't think so. This is 1975. And yet there's some things, I think, that you can say now that you couldn't say in 1975. So this whole business of taste, it moves around. You know, when Life of Brian came out, it was banned in various towns. When it was re-released, nobody banned it at all. It was fine 10 years later, nobody cared. So it's very much a question of the times.
Oscar Wilde, who said they had minds like Swiss cheese?
What do you mean, hard?
No, full of holes.
Indians?
No, women.
Now, he gets everything wrong all the time, and I particularly love the lines that he has in the big fire drill sketch, which we'll be watching soon.
My German book.
Oh, we got some Germans arriving tomorrow morning, Major. So Polly's brushing up another one of her languages.
You see, I like the way that we just remind the audience that the Germans are coming again, and it's very low-key, and it's very believable. It's not plonky in the sense of shouting, plot, plot, plot. I think that's nicely done there.
I better put the moose up.
Well, you've got to love them, I suppose, haven't you?
Germans?
No, women. I hate Germans.
You see, this episode... and it sometimes confuses people because they think that the fire drill and the Germans are separate episodes. They're the same episode, as you will soon see demonstrated. But this episode is all about a certain English people being stuck in the past and being absolutely unable to move on into the later part of the 20th century. And Basil and the Major are both like this. They both have these stereotypical views of the Germans. And I want to make this point very, very strongly, because it's the same problem that Johnny Spate had in Till Death Do Us Part, where Alf Garnett was supposed to be a figure of fun, and therefore you could make fun of racial attitudes, for example, or gender stereotypes by putting the words in his mouth, but you discredit them because they are coming out of a stupid, prejudiced man who's a joke. Yet there are some people who will always take that kind of humor literally and say, as they did with Alf Garnett, well, thank God somebody's finally saying these things on television. And of course, that is pure stupidity. But when somebody says, well, aren't you worried about it? The answer is, well, you are worried about it, but that means if you were worried about it and then didn't do that kind of humor, then a whole range of satirical humor would disappear from our culture. So I don't think that you can edit humor because it may be misunderstood by idiots.
That's right. Well, enjoy the operation, dear. Let's hope nothing goes wrong. Wish it was an ingrowing tongue. Yes! Oh, it's the Admirable Crichton. Well...
I don't understand that line. I have no idea why we wrote it.
Oh, Buddha. Look,
And, oh, Buddha. What a strange line that is.
Hammer. Hammer.
I must have written it at the end of a long day. I'm not going to blame Connie for being involved.
Hammer. My hamster? No, not your hamster. How can I knock a nail?
Now, somebody says that gave me the idea in Basil the Rat episode in the second series that Andrew had a hamster. I have no idea if that's true. Can't remember.
Hammer. How are you, sir?
Now, I love this little bit of comedy here, and this is the sort of thing that you used to get in the old Brian Ricks Whitehall farces, which I had an enormous affection for. They were very interesting, those Whitehall farces, because some of them were really awful. Parts of them were really, really awful, and other bits were absolutely brilliant. And if you sat and watched them, it was quite puzzling because they went from awfulness to brilliance and back to awfulness again so fast that it bewildered the mind.
It's a beautiful day today. Is it? Oh, yes, I suppose it is. Yes, I can speak English. I learned it from a book.
I think that's very funny. Because we don't really know whether, in his befuddled state, he thought for a moment it was a real moose, or whether it was just a very clever electronic one, but we now discover.
Yeah. Well, what was it, expensive?
£12, I think.
Good. Oh. Japanese, was it?
Canadian, I think, Major.
Yeah, I didn't know the Canadians was clever as that.
He started early.
I always love the way that we know that he does drink pretty habitually, but whenever he's offered a drink, dear old Balabat, he always sort of considers for a moment whether he's going to have it or not. Then almost reluctantly decides, well, maybe he will just have the one.
Oh, will you answer that, please? I'm trying to put this up.
Fawlty Towers. Oh, hello, Mrs. Fawlty.
I'm doing it! I'm doing it now! Tell her I'm doing it now!
I think that's a very good running gag.
I wish it was this one. Tell the tyrant queen her cardies are safe forever.
Now, there's just a moment here when I'm waiting for it to fall on me. Watch. Do you see? If it had only come just one beat earlier. And that's just the sort of thing you don't have time when you have a 2-hour recording session and that's all to do such a complex show. You just can't go back and pick up every single shot that isn't perfect. But I have to thank Peter Pegram and Ken Bomfrey for producing this magnificent mousse.
Tasty good. Very good.
Because look at the timing here. This is really good. See? Just at the moment that I'm stepping off. It's perfect. It would be much less funny if I'd already got back on the ground. See if he does it again. And he does it again. Beautiful timing. And that's because they built this beautiful little bit of comic machinery.
Get back to your work. Oh, £12.
Now, as the guests start to arrive, I should mention that the scene coming up, which is about the fire drill, is probably, personally, my favourite in the whole of the Fawlty Towers series, because it contains so many misunderstandings of the kind that I've always thought were funny. And yet the misunderstandings have a kind of logic to them, because once he's set off the burglar alarm on the safe by accident when everyone's expecting the fire drill, which he has been reminding them all about, everything that follows from that with a wonderful kind of logic. And yet, although it's logical, there's total mutual incomprehension. I just love this scene.
What's the panic? There's always going to be an argument about everything. Hello, Fawlty Towers. Oh, what is it now? Can't you leave me in peace? Yes, we're just going to have it. I hadn't forgotten. Yes, I know I need the key. It's on the top of the... Well, where is it? Well, what you put it in there for? Nobody's going to steal it, are they?
So this has to be set up quite carefully so that people understand that it's the alarm on the safe, the burglar alarm.
Move the damn thing so that I can't find it. Where is it? Well, what she put that on... Oh, I might have got... Sorry.
So we establish that very well and very clearly, and then everything after that just runs.
That was the burglar alarm. The fire drill's not for a couple of minutes. Sorry, excuse me.
Miss Fawlty?
No, my wife left the... excuse me.
Now, the Major's got it in his head that there are burglars, and nothing is going to get that out of his head.
At 12 o'clock, but not yet.
But it is 12 o'clock.
Well, not quite. Thank you. Excuse me.
Yes. Well, I make it 12 o'clock.
I'm afraid that wasn't the...
What time do you make it, Major?
Look.
Burglars about, I think.
Now, these guys here are really good, because this kind of cueing, the very, very fast speed that everyone picks up the cues, very hard to do after the small amount of rehearsal we get. And they all did tremendously well. Especially Claire Davenport there on the right, who I always used to see in Kensington High Street.
The fire drill when I ring the fire bell. That wasn't the fire bell, right?
Well, how are we supposed to know that wasn't the fire bell?
Because it doesn't...
You see, that's it. I love the way he says that. It's sufficiently firm. It keeps the energy up.
Tone higher.
Now, we remember Basil loves classical music, so he'd know that difference.
It is 12 o'clock.
Well, it is now, but that's...
That's a wonderful moment, too.
How on earth can you expect us to tell which bell is which? Oh. We haven't heard them yet, have we?
You want to hear them? Right.
That's good.
All right, got that? Right.
What's happening now?
Now, here's the fire bell, right? It's a complete...
You notice that slight slip there? I nearly said fire alarm instead of fire bell. Tiny little slip. Didn't really matter.
No. This is so that you can hear the bell, so you know...
This is a bit like the argument sketch in Monty Python. You don't know what level things are actually supposed to be taken on. She's wonderful there, the way she reacts. Now, it's nice to bring Manuel in at this point, because it sets up beautifully what happens with poor Manuel when he gets caught in the kitchen later on when there is a fire.
The bell sounds like... Now, will you go in there? Go help...
Look at the look on Connie's face.
Don't start the chip. Yes, when bells go again, stand. No fire, only practice. Tell him, Polly. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much. Perhaps they're upstairs. What's happening?
Perhaps they're upstairs.
Splendid. Well, now that's settled, we'll have the fire drill, which will commence in exactly 30 seconds from now.
So it's going to happen exactly in 30 seconds when it was supposed to happen, so they're just going to stand there. And he now tries to introduce an element of spontaneity into it.
I mean, are you just going to stand there?
Well, what do you suggest?
Well, couldn't one or two of you on the bar, and a few in the dining room, and use your imagination? What? Well, this is supposed to be a fire drill.
There's only a few seconds.
Right, well, stay where you are, because obviously...
He's so good. That's John Lawrence, that guy, playing Mr. Sharp.
I don't know why we bother. We should let you all burn.
Now, This is the sequence where Andrew, I'm sorry to say, actually did get burned. Not by this stuff, and this is fabulous, fabulous special effects here. Thank you again, Peter Pegram and Ken Bomfrey. But in order that when he comes out later his jacket should be smoking, they cooked up a scheme that was to do with acid, which I didn't really understand, but anyway, acid sort of burning into cloth and causing a smoke to come off spontaneously. Now he comes out, this is really good because it's perfect misunderstanding. And now he comes out again, and this is, the Basil locks him in. This is really good stuff. That's where you see how I really shove Andrew. That's good. You've got to be able to push people hard and knock them about and fast. Mustn't hold back. See, Polly's in on it too because he has no idea that there's a fire because she came down just too late to see the smoke, so that was good. It's funny that we went to all the trouble to shoot this little scene of them hanging around outside. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it, but it cost a lot of money to get them all there for the day to shoot a 5-second scene. I don't think we needed it.
Oh, Fawlty, Mr. Fawlty. Yes? This is an awful row. Yes, I know. It's a right, I'll deal with it. Thank you so much for poking your nose in where it's absolutely... Look, I put it up. If you don't stop this, you say you
Now, this is the one bit I don't think is any good. I don't know why I played this like this. I take far, far too long to do this, and I go into this long, rather halting speech, and I do...
I'm not quite sure how it's started now.
What is it?
Well, the point is...
Here we go.
Can I put it this way? Well...
What?
It's not very funny. You see, if I just brought them in there and then had made a short, quick, pompous announcement, and then they got very confused because they thought it was only a fire drill, and then I'd started screaming at them, it would have been much funnier. Then it's fine that I panic at this point.
What? Bring the alarm! Right. Where's the key?
Now he can't find the key. That's good. This is a funny speech.
First time we've ever had a fire here in this hotel, and somebody's lost the key. And it's not...
Because Andrew's one. Shaking his fist at God. One of my very favourite moments in that. You see, that's funny, but now when he throws that, he should not throw it through the... He should have hit the box, but it had no effect. Now he smashes it. That's good. Now there's one bit of very good business and one dreadful bit of business. Now, the way that Andrew pulls this cord off so that... I love him trying to read it. I could have done a bit more of that. Now, Andrew pulls it off and I get it in the face, but that's good. That's funny, right? I do that okay. But now this is terrible. He holds the pan there and I straighten up into it, and that's supposed to be enough to knock me out. And that's pathetic. That's really, really bad. And I'm ashamed of it. Look, he's supposed to be knocked out with concussion, having stepped up into that. We should have found a way for me to bang my head unbelievably hard. It would have made a very funny, savage end to the whole sequence. So there's 2 bits in that sequence are not good.
Well, thank you for coming to see me.
It's funny how slow the audience is on that line.
How are you feeling?
The fire.
It's all...
I think it's because this set was at the back of the studio floor and they were having to watch the scene on monitors. That often affects the audience's reaction.
I'm going to call someone if you don't get back into bed.
Listen, Sybil, please. I'll handle this if you don't mind.
Now, I think this is very good, this stuff, where he's gone a bit woozy.
I can't stand around chattering all day. I've got to get back.
Basil, you are not well. The doctor says you've got...
And it's funny because we must have felt that it was necessary to do this to make him a bit woozy and concussed in order to validate the insanity of the behaviour with the Germans. I think that's probably true.
For months, and when you actually have a fire, when you actually need the bloody thing, it blows your head off. I mean, what is happening in this country? It's bloody Wilson.
A lot of noise. Now, what are you
He was always on about the bloody socialists.
Thank you so much.
Yes, well, we'll let the doctor...
Now, this is a very good scene, and she's so good, so bossy and effortless, and we know she does it every day, and she's smiling, bossing me around, smiling. This is a funny line.
My God, you're ugly, aren't you?
Why is that so ugly? Because it's said almost without... In fact, it's said entirely without aggression, you see. There's a certain type of rude line. You know, if I'd said, you're ugly, it wouldn't be funny at all. But when he's kind of fascinated by, oh, God, you're ugly, aren't you? You know, that, then it becomes funny.
Polly cannot cope!
Well, she can't fall over waiters or get us...
So beautifully done, this speech.
burglar alarms or lock people in burning rooms or fire extinguishers straight in her own face. But I should think the hotel can do without her sort of coping for a couple of days. What do you think, Basil?
What?
Prue is absolutely marvellous in this series, as I was able to tell her at dinner last night.
Feel a little bit woozy.
You will for a time, Mr. Fawlty. You will.
Yes, quite.
No, I like this. I don't know. We invented this. I think this is Louis Mahoney's idea, and I think it's really, really nice, and that is good, that yawning. Now, there's one of those little moments now that as Prue comes out, the chair catches just for a moment. You see what I mean? And it just slows it down. Movies, you'd have been able to go to a close-up of Basil and then back to them going out of the door and then back to this. I love that last shot because we know that something, that portends interesting things to come.
Serviert wird, bitte.
Um 1 Uhr. 5 Minuten.
Vielen Dank.
Wiederschön.
Manuel?
Oh, Mr. Fawlty.
Ah, good evening.
Are you all right now?
Perfectly, thank you. Take this to the room, please, dear.
Are you sure you're all right?
Just little mistakes cropping in. Now, when I do this odd wandering off, when I've sort of... my radar's a little bit off, I don't come back properly. I don't know how I should have done it, but it isn't quite right.
Okay? Ah, there you are. Will you take my case? How did you get there? What?
I like that. It's very small thing, but it's a nice moment.
Take it! Take it!
I go get Polly.
I've already had one. Take it! Take it now! God, the people I have to deal with.
Sprechen Sie Deutsch?
I beg your pardon?
Entschuldigen Sie bitte, können Sie Deutsch sprechen?
I'm sorry, could you say it again?
You speak German?
Oh, German! I'm sorry, I thought there was something wrong with you. Oh,
I think this is very funny.
German!
You speak German?
Well...
I wonder why we put this subtitle up. We never subtitle anything else, as far as I know. And when he asks, can we hire a car? And we put that up on the bottom of the screen. And I think stylistically it was wrong, and I don't think it was necessary. We didn't need to know what the phrase meant for it to be funny in terms of all the misunderstandings that follow.
Volunteering to go out to get some meat. Not...
Basil, who thinks he's something of a linguist.
meat here in Sybil.
Now we know that he's even madder than we thought he was going to be with his concussion. And Polly picks it up, doesn't she?
Well, Mrs. Fawlty said you were going to have a rest for a couple of days, you know, in the hospital.
Idle hands get in the way of the devil's work, Fawlty. Now...
Well, why don't you go and have a lie down and I can deal with this?
Yes, good idea. Good idea, Elsie. Yes, bit of a headache, actually.
We don't think...
It's a nice little reference to Elsie there, who, as we established earlier, left 2 years ago.
You must have hurt yourself.
My dear woman, a blow on the head like that is worth 2 in the bush.
Oh.
I have to tell you, as you get older, you say that kind of thing anyway without the need for anyone to hit you on the head. Now, here are the Germans, all cast, you'll notice, so that they were of an age when, if they were alive during the war, they would have been about 3 months old, which is a small point, but an important one. And yet, as far as he's concerned, they sort of spring from Nazi Germany. And this is a joke, of course, against the English, because the Germans, so many of them speak such good English.
Can we help you?
Oh, you speak English?
He's very good. That's Willy Bowman. And his wife there is Lisa Bergmeyer.
I am the owner of Fawlty Towers. And may I welcome your war,
That's Nick Kane is shaking hands with.
and hope that your stay will be a happy one.
Now, would you like to eat first, or would you like a drink before the war? Ning that, trespassers...
War, ning that. I like that cover up. That's what I like about Basil, that although emotionally he's so stupid, he actually has quite a fast mind. It just is always working in the wrong context.
Oh, good. Please, do allow me. May I say how pleased we are to have some Europeans here now that we are on the continent?
Dr. Finn, please.
I love the confusion there. We are now on the continent. Excuse me laughing at my own jokes, but I think it was Connie's.
It's grilled, but that doesn't matter. There's life in the old thing yet. No, wait a moment. Got a bit confused there. Oh, yes, the place is grilled. In fact, the whole room's a bit warm, isn't it? I'll open a window. Have a look. And the...
I love it when people's connections are not quite working.
Funny, thought you'd gone to Canada.
It was a Monty Python sketch about Inspector Tiger.
Nutritious. In fact, it's really good. Really good.
The wheel is good.
Yes, doesn't matter, never mind.
May we have 2 eggs mayonnaises, please?
Certainly, why not? Why not indeed? We're all friends now, eh?
A prawn cocktail.
All in the market together. Old differences forgotten, and no need at all to mention the war. Sorry. What was it again?
The terribly deliberate way that he gets into that is funny.
I thought you said war. Oh, the war. Oh, yes, completely slipped my mind. Yes, I've forgotten all about it. Himmler and all that. Oh, yes, completely forgotten.
Once we got into all these German references, the question of taste arose, and that dear man, Bill Cotton, rang me up and said, I'm very worried, John, that this script mentions a concentration camp. And I said, Bill, you're absolutely right. We've already taken it out. There were very, very few occasions when Bill or any of the other executives interfered with the script at all. And it was nice that on the one occasion that Bill was worried about something, as I say, we had already autonomously cut it.
Listen, don't mention the war. I mentioned it once, but I think I got away with it all right.
That's the line that everyone loves so much.
Yeah, no more about it. So that's 2 egg mayonnaise, a prawn Goebbels, a Hermann Goring, and 4 colded salads.
You see, he couldn't have done that if he hadn't had a blow on the head, so it was a good idea.
What's the matter?
It's all right.
I think that crying isn't quite right, but probably we asked her to keep the head that low so that she didn't get invidious shot, but I think we should have worked out with her a better position for her to be in when she's so upset. Everything else is working fine.
Sorry, yeah, she'll love this. She'll laugh at...
Leave her alone.
No, this is a scream. I mean, I've never seen anyone not laugh at this. Look, she'll love it. She's German.
No, Mr. Fawlty!
What?
I think it's nice now that we know what's going to come. And there is Connie in there desperately trying to derail me. She knows she can't stop me, but if I could go in the Jimmy Cagney direction, it would be less. Watch her now. Watch her the way she can't... That's a beautiful bit of acting. No one's ever seen it. Because I'm doing this ludicrous overacting. Got to say my hamstrings are in a better condition in those days.
Funny? Not funny?
No, I think it's so funny now that we get into all the stereotypes.
Any German people?
You have absolutely no sense of humor, do you?
There's one of them.
Why the bloody war anyway?
Now we're back to the most primitive possible responses. Now Louis is going to chase me. And again, that beautiful piece of machinery gives us a perfect ending. Here we go. Look at that. That's good. You see? Now, this time we've got it right. You see? Except that I wasn't quite in the right spot. It didn't drop right on my head. Now we have this little moment of whimsy to end it off.
You naughty moose!
However did they win?
Now, it's funny that at the very, very end, the Germans just momentarily go back to the World War II. And I think it was worth it for the line, but I want to tell you of a very happy event that happened to me once, and I was in the Atlantic Hotel in Hamburg, and I was talking to the concierge, and a huge, jolly, fat German businessman shouted at me all the way across the lobby. There must have been 30 people in the lobby sitting and talking to each other. "Hey, John," he said, "don't mention the war." And everybody laughed, and I thought, bloody marvelous. Now we can get on with things.